One of those items that is, let's just say, quite unimpressive. Extraordinarily unimpressive sort of thing. It's just, obviously I like it as a concept just because it's very wacky and unique, but as a usable item, that's not really as much the case. Well, I'm sure it will be... actually, what do we got over here first? I'm sure I'll be able to find something. And if I can't, oh well, whatever. Hey, Kermit. Yes, but is it really a stream? Because this is a boring study stream, you understand. It's not even, like, it's not even a good stream. I'm going to be real with you. It's a very dull, it's going to be a dull, bad stream, and I'm going to delete it almost immediately. However, it does have a very specific purpose. What kind of run you're planning? Okay, so I want to do some cleanup. We're doing cleanup day, and that's why I'm on zero cell mode. We're going to go and try and get the perfect run against the Guardians, and we're also going to try and get the, what is it called? Time is money mutation, I think it is. Those are just, I actually have off-screen gotten the gold plating. The gold plating mutation. So that's at least done. And I have also gotten the Scarecrow Perfect fight. As it turns out, it is just zero cell mode, and I took in the collector's syringe. So there's really not, those were both pretty easy, but aside from that, the other thing to do is that I want to do some of that good Persona studying on stream, and I've had kind of a methodology for how I've been doing it as I've been working on some other series here. Pretty much as soon as I don't know, it's like finish a biome, do something else, I'm going to go switch over into doing a little bit of studying. And we're just going to do that for a while until I'm able to get the stuff here. Right now, I'm looking for the bank. Gotta get that bank. I don't know. Is this anything? That we'll see in the meantime. That's kind of the entire thing that we're doing here right now. Studying a Persona while playing? No, we're gonna be switching back and forth basically constantly. Oh, you know, doing the hard lights. I do want to do a hard light sword run at one point in time too. That's actually the one that I wanted to do. That I want to kind of plan out next. So if we want to also prep up a hard light sword run, wait, yeah. Maybe go throw that on then while as we're doing this. Want to go prep up like a hard light sword run? We can do that too. But for right now, like I said, I'm just trying to like clear out some of the stuff that I haven't been doing. I think it took me way too long to get gold plating. Is that a lightsaber? That is a reference to Hyper Light Drifter. Hyper Light Drifter. The weapon is like 1-for-1 taken from the game. It was part of the crossover update. You should go play Risk of Rain instead. Now that's a funny thing because there is another reason for this stream too. And yeah, we can also go play Risk of Rain. I mean, it's like that's the whole thing. It's just like these are going to be some real. If I continue to do these as like streams or something, they're going to be some real like nothing sort of streams. But I want to see if you guys can figure it out. Oh, I am going to also try and prep up doing the perfect Guardian fight. That's the other... I mean, unless I'm going to throw it back on 5-cell mode. That's... Oh, yeah. Let's go do the actual studying bit. Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? Are you ready for the bad studying? Are you ready for the bad studying? You should be, because that's what we're doing now. That is currently what we are about to do. Because this is a new biome. And that means... we do a study break. All right. Do we got like anything anybody want to like hear for background music? I'm willing to put that on or something. No, oh, too late. It's already happening. You like did I don't wanna? You clicked on a stream called Boring Study Stream. You can't not do that. All right, this is the last one I did for the sake of getting some of the stuff done. Also. No, that's down to the bottom of the screen. Okay. Let me just try and hack this thing out here. All right, so this is episode 83. What's happening? We're studying. We'll go for about with the way I've been doing it. I don't know how you feel about this, chat. Is that basically I have anything by Sleep Dealer. Ah, damn! I thought you were gonna say dealer, like the. Okay, nobody's gonna get that reference. The John Martin music, but anyway. Is that going to be like copyright free though? Anyway, the way that I've been doing this as I've been studying on my own is about a half hour at a time. I've also been experimenting around with just doing like a certain number of sentences. Do you have any particular want for stuff related to that? Okay. What do we got here? We got starting out. By the way, does it work if I highlight this? Oh, yeah, you can't actually see. That's fine. Whatever. Maybe what I should do is I should throw that on here if I'm going to be doing that. I do have a second. Yeah, there we are. Here, we'll just like. That's about what it looks like on my screen. Something like that. In fact, you know what? We can even make it like a little bit larger. So that we can do like a little bit of, can you listen to, I want to try to avoid, that's the whole thing. It's since what, like it's been like 2 years now or something, but they have been very, very just obnoxious about the whole, thing, copyright thing. And what if I did it like, well, let's get it about like this size and then we can blow it up. Crop it from the right like 100, 200. That'll work. I can also just crop it by making the thing smaller too. That works too. All right. Anyway, how do you solve the terrible Japanese typing dilemma? What do you mean? I'm actually not quite sure what you're referring to. Like, I learned how to use a Japanese keyboard. Also, I have optical character recognition through, what is this thing called? Capture to text for doing this sort of stuff. Okay. What does Meyatsuketa mean again? I don't actually remember. I mean, it's just like a caught the eye, information, Okamura. Would that just be like caught the eye, look in the eye, something like that? Is that supposed to be Kakame, by the way? No, it's the Mai. Okay. As always, now, why are you not showing up? Although it seems like right now my keyboard is like super broken. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Okay, are we good? Stupid. Let me see. All right. Okay, I don't know why that wasn't really working there. But anyway. All right. Okay, so it's however information. I mean, is it that Okamura? Oh, okay. So what exactly would that... I'm just going to see what the actual definition of that was. So you said based on my intel. Is that what that's supposed to be? Based on my intel? Okay, my intel, from my intel. If you targeted the ranking name. It'd be before his name was even ranked. Are they referring to the website? I can't even remember the timeline for this sort of garbage. That's the only thing I can remember that was like a ranking related thing anyway that even happened. It's just super dumb. Whatever. Meyatsuketa, I guess, does mean like Yeah, if you set your eyes on it, that makes sense. Ranking for the ranking name came up. It was before the name came up. Before the name came up. It's that whole stupid ranking thing never even was like good in the first place. However, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Also, yeah, one of the things I have been doing is setting this to higher speed and everything. Oh. Just making sure. Okay. Is Mushi like unnoticed, unrecognized or something? Because I don't actually remember on that point then too. Disregarding, ignoring, yeah. Okay. Disregarding. That meant that you were okay. So this one is what, like, that meant that you were ignoring some more famous names, something like that. That's there should have been some more famous names that you ignored. Is that correct? All right. Okay. Well. Oh, hey, second guy. Welcome to this sort of thing. I don't know. There's actually a very specific purpose to this stream, but people haven't figured it out just yet. So, you know, would have been great if they only did a single palace at this point. Just underscores how bad it is. I mean, would it have been really? I don't know. I feel like doing. Okay, by the way. Okay. There should have been other more famous names that you ignored. There should have been other more famous names that you ignored. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Bam, got it, baby. You could have. I mean, it's like, yeah, whatever you could have. I mean, Hazu is usually like it should be that way is usually what that means. Gatemash Sensei. Yeah, we'll fucking see how about that whole thing. Anyway, as always, thank you, VLC. I don't know. It's just, the thing is, dude, one of the things I've been thinking a lot about Persona, and if we're going to go back to my whole Persona ranting thing, and we can, this is definitely the point in time to be doing that, if possible, the famed Persona 5 transcripts. Actually, we're switching back and forth between that constantly. We only got about 7 more seconds before of text here to do this. But, you know, like, I was thinking about that, and it's just... You know, there's so many other things specifically, expressly taking the, yeah, intentionally. If you intentionally thought them out, Akato and like chasing bad parties, chasing antagonistic people, whatever. Ah, fuck. All right, Najemski, you found it, but you didn't actually choose anything. So, what do you got? What do you want here? That's right. You found the alternative reason. You found the alternative reason for the stream today. You want a new game or an old game? I am going to cancel. If you don't give me a game in your next post, I am going to cancel your redeem of that and let somebody else do it. This is, unless your game is, I want to play 20 questions with you. That's the only way this is acceptable. It's 10K now. Look at it again. All right. But anyway, okay, intentionally, so if you intentionally sought him out, why would they do, Heaven's Vault with second guy then? All right, well, I can do that. All right, well, second guy, you hear that? We're doing another thing here, except for some reason it's basically just gonna be a light version of this game, of this thing that I'm doing right now. Is studying still considered a game? Well, I mean, I put it in the just chatting category, really. Akato, chasing like the bad party, chasing antagonistic party. On then chasing. Let me just see what this one is, just to be sure. What is this way you go? Yeah. It's like you go so far as investigating pursuits of this criminal. Yeah, that's... Yeah, why would you chase this criminal? Okay. That's basically what I thought it was, so, okay. That works for me. I wanted to make it fun for you, so we work on choosing the game together, but you forced my hand. That's right. It's like here's my choice. I don't want to have extra work to do. There. All right. I thought you'd never do Persona again. Well, we're doing this is the transcripting. I don't know if you noticed this. Ugh. Fat finger a button there. Wait, it's wait. Hold up. Nogase na, right? It's Nagareru, so it'll be Nogase na, right? Nagasa, or is it Nagasu? Whatever. I'd have to go look up that one again. Yeah. Also, I'm spelling it all kinds of incredibly bad. Waza Sagashitema Day is kind of a weird phrase. I mean, it would be meaning what? Intentionally searching. If you were going to intentionally search out. If you're going to intentionally search out. There. Which is, I think, and then what did that actually say? You could have targeted. Why would you go so far as to pursue? Yeah. No. Just spoiled the next part there. Why would you go so far as to pursue and investigate this criminal? It's just like intentionally investigate and pursue. Intentionally investigate and pursue. Intentionally investigate. Pursue. Put the effort into pursue. Why would he do this? There we go. All right. No, in all likelihood, it's going to be Ratchet and Clank. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. I mean, I want to think that if you got... I put in a whole bunch of... What would you even call it? Stipulations and everything when it came to choosing one of those games. So... You know. It's like, you... should have it well planned out ahead of time what you want me to do. This isn't supposed to be... If I want... The thing is, if I want to play... I want to play a... If I want to play a game, I will play a game myself. I don't have to, like, try and begin to play 20 questions with somebody to figure out what game that I want to play. I can go start up any series I want. That's the secret of the entire thing here. So you named the stream Boring Study Stream as a ruse to get no one to click on it so you could reveal to a small audience that you were selling a game commission and that the game commission also was forcing me to play the game. Well, I didn't know it was going to be forcing you to play the game. But yes. Yeah, you got it. No, you got it. That is like exactly it. I thought that was obvious. My friends are in danger. I don't care. It doesn't matter. This question doesn't interest me. We couldn't let an evil person go free. Can't ignore criminals. Oh, no, I mean, no, that does interest me. I did not. Usually when you see that, it's Kiyomi Ganai, not Kiyomi Garu. Which is why that kind of like tripped me up for a second there, which is kind of weird. I've had it planned out to let you answer 3 yes or no questions. It's like, so many stipulations. Talk with Twitch chat. What's obvious to the dumbest person on the planet is unfathomable to us. The point was not that you were supposed to figure out that this is a game requesting stream. It's just that we were going to have I invited you into my parlor for you to find out that the game suggestions were open again. Oh, by the way, that's 5 minutes, so we can go back to Dead Cells. I'm at 5 minutes into this video. I mean, it's 30 seconds, obviously. All right. Now then. Collective IQ must be in the low 2 double digits. I mean, you did it. You made it happen. Hey, thanks, Pigeon, for the sub. I love you. Welcome to what might be sort of a dull Dead Cells stream or also an extremely dull studying stream. It's Hyperpoggers time again. That's right. Heaven's Vault. Okay, so second guy. If you do not know, Heaven's Vault is a game where you learn an alien language, which again, I don't know why, when I am literally doing the learning Japanese thing, why that's going to be like anything even remotely approaching a challenge at all. But we're doing it. That is what is currently happening. But and Pigeon, you missed the I reopened up games now, and now they're open for 1 day a week for 10,000 points. There's a 7-day cooldown on it. So, you get here next week. And, I mean, basically the idea here is that it is going to be open to anyone. Anyone, not just people who constantly watch a stream. Unfortunately, that is exactly what happened. So, you know. Are you doing a Pomodoro? What the hell is a Pomodoro sort of? I mean, yes, that is exactly what I'm doing, but I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a thing? I mean, I assumed that was a thing. I assumed that I didn't come up with this one apropos of nothing. Well, I mean, I did come up with this sort of idea apropos of nothing, but I assumed that, yeah, it makes sense that it exists at some point in time. Otherwise, redeems off stream? You can do that. I think, I don't actually know if you can redeem point rewards off stream, but I guess technically you could do that. There's a question, though, of why would you? Don't you want to leave it open to somebody else too? You need to complete at least 1 game a week, not to drown in commissions. That's the idea. Can't wait for that to backfire after someone requests another Aegis rimming. Yeah, well, the thing is, it's like, I don't know if you noticed how I do stuff, but I don't have to. I don't do only 1 series at a time. And in fact, series can go on hiatus randomly and with no actual like reason behind it. Just because I'm just like, I don't feel like doing Persona for 3 months. And you can understand why. Hitbox? Yeah, it's like that. It do be that way sometimes. Bruh. Hey, how long has it been for... How long has it been for just a number of different series that I have done? I do think you're generally a good sport. Well, we'll see how long it takes me. I mean, something like Hitman and now Heaven's Gate, for example, requires a second person, and that's hard to do. But you only play a game for a solid week? I mean, the thing is, most of the games that I do as a series are less than, like, I don't know, usually, like, what, 5 to 7 episodes, just period? So... I'm expecting most of them to not actually take more than a week. That's sort of the idea. By the way, I think for Hitman 2, the best way to do this is that we should commit to doing the main storyline together. I'll be on for that, but if you want to do 100... I'm not going to do 100... What? Unless I really, really find myself just, like, fiending for Hitman, we're only doing the main story. I don't know if you've noticed, but the game suggestion now has an entire host of, like, rules and stipulations around it. Stuff like saying that I will, unless you give me specific instructions, you can expect to only have me do the main story for any individual game. That's kind of like the entire thing. And as far as I know, the special instructions that I was given for Hitman was to play through the DLCs that go through the first 2 games, as well as the 3rd Hitman game. So, you know. That is what I'm going to do. I request that you complete each stage as a silent assassin suit on only the most difficult... Oh, yeah, and I refuse to do that, because that's too much. Like, beat the game perfectly without ever making a single mistake. It's like, no, you can't just do that. That is not... By the way, are you okay with it being... You know, now that we have the actual person here that suggested this, I assume, considering from context clues, do you care if I do it with the second guy? Is there any other like requests that you have in regards to the format of that series? Because I don't know, it's gonna be really long, and I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'll enjoy it all that much. What? What do you mean fires thrice as many bullets? What do you mean fires bullets? It's a fire. Wait, no, hold up. Yep. Okay then. Well, this is interesting. Of course, it has to be during the boring study stream. Triple shark attack, indeed. Well, let's just take the 75, whatever. I don't know how much I'm going to actually use this, considering I'm trying to blitz down enemies without it, like, being a thing. It's now the best weapon in the game. Why have one shark when you can have 3? But anyway, I am still trying to full clear everything for right now, just purely for the sake of... All right. Purely for the sake of trying to, you know, get as many stats as possible. Really looking for that right now. I haven't played since the bank update. Has anything big happened? We've gotten 2 new items, Panchaku and the Magic Bow, of which, if you're looking on my YouTube channel, which... Yeah, I feel like I should have done something after saying that. Actually, you know what? Get rid of that. We're not here to faff about with a whole bunch of nonsense. Also, this is only 0 cell mode, so I'm just going to take acceptance. There we are. All right. But yeah, you can find those on the YouTube channel. But a lot of rebalancing. As you can see, legendaries have now been altered to have unique affixes rather than scale with two stats anymore. Sure? I don't know if that's all that useful. Saw that in the patch notes. Yeah, I mean it is like the sort of things that they're throwing down here in terms of there we are. All right. And we're in a new biome, and I was able to clear out that. Now we go back to studying. It's 0 cell going for a handful of missing outfits. Yeah, missing outfits, and we're also trying to get the final mutation that I'm missing now. While I was doing this exact sort of thing off screen, I was also like grinding out some of the missing stuff I have. I now have the flawless scarecrow out. I now have the flawless scarecrow outfit. This is a very simple phrase. She's just saying simple. What, like a simple answer? What do you got? Simple enough? Yeah. Shimporu. Right. Put a timer on the screen for the Pomodoro. This is not a timer thing. I'm doing it based on content, like I do everything on my channel. I don't know what Pomodoro is. I've never heard of this before. If there's like a specific way to do it, but I refuse to do it like that. Because this one's working for me. But yeah, we're trying to go for Flawless Guardian. It's tomato. I mean, I know that. I know enough. Actually, what is that? Is that Korean? But what is Pomodoro like? What is it? Stop capping me. Here, you know what? We can also do this just because I know you're probably asking right now. The Pomodoro technique. Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a look at what it says. Pomodoro technique, where the last 20 minutes is considered like a unit of time because tomato timers are like 20 minutes. I've never seen this before. It's a productivity. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing productivity techniques like that here. I was talking about that recently, but also, you know, mine is based on content, not time. That's the what is a tomato timer? I have no idea. Okay, you coming to me for answers on that? Let me see here. Here, I'll throw you a bone, people in chat. Unless you want me to put a tomato up on screen or whatever. All right. Now then. You never heard of a kitchen timer? Kitchen timers are known as egg timers because you use them to boil eggs in America. They're not known as tomato timers because you don't boil tomatoes. Your pizza sauce? It's not possible to hard boil a tomato. Exactly. Kitchen timers are also, it's just like, if you just have like a timer, they're not known as like anything aside from, like egg timer is the only like idiosyncratic naming. Okay, other parties got, geez, what is that? Those sort of thing. Let me just look at this real quick. Actual existence. Jesus, okay. Actual, like reality. Is that verification, if I'm remembering correctly? Let me see here. Conclusive evidence. Okay. Yeah, verification, assurance. Okay. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any evidence of a adverse party, evil opposition. What's the word that you would try and use here? Did villainous counterpart, nemesis? Something like that. Oh, geez. Sounds like just a tomato-shaped kitchen timer the dude who invented it happened to have in college. I invented the same damn thing, and nobody's naming it after me, because this is literally the first time I've heard about it. Still no proof that another suspect, whatever. That works too. Stupid Pomodoro. I was wondering if there was any sort of name for this dumb thing that I came up with, and there does appear to be, as it turns out. You don't seem like the sort of person to murder. Guess that's so. So I believe you're doing it in good faith, something like that. Any safe to say you aren't the murdering type? That's okay. That's a good belief to hold. So the last part here, that's a good belief to hold, or that's safe to say. Got it. Really talks like a lawyer? Well, of course she does. She's a lawyer. She's a prosecutor, as you do. That's one of the fun things with the entirety of the Persona series is that everybody has a very idiosyncratic way of talking. That's how you know their personality. Anyway. Turtle Mouth is not moving. This is breaking. Yeah. That's the increased rank. I should probably go back up here and list this as being... No. Where's the future scene? Did I miss like listing... Yeah. All right. Well, this is Psi rank 5. Okay, that'll do for that then. It's just like you're saying this like I'm purposely. Everybody is saying that I'm like trying to do this Pomodoro technique purposely. That is not, in fact, the case, as it turns out. It's just pure coincidence that I happen to come up with the same sort of productivity sort of bullshit. And also mine works in a completely different way. My strategy. And it's working pretty well. But anyway, however, what does Tate Suzuki mean again? Because I don't remember. What is succession continuation? Okay. Like Keizoku. Or Jizoku? We can hear the tomato ticking in the background. I've been doing this for like 2 weeks now. Okay. However, the question, whatever, in regards to the succession of murders of Okumura and the guy, your principal. So again, that's like society. Oh yeah. Okay. However, with the successive murders of Okumura and the headmaster, the world started to change their opinion on the Phantom Thieves. Okay, yeah. With subcontest public opinion change. Yeah, I did it, everybody. You know that I am okay at Japanese, and that's about it. Oh, that's 5:30. All right. Oh yeah, for some reason I thought I still had the hard light thing. But I suppose that doesn't really matter too much. It's like on zero cell mode, I'm not really gonna be. In fact, I can really just kind of run through here. I do want the cells if I was going to end up using the syringe, but for the most part, I don't think it really matters too much either way for now. Rift? Was there a rift? Also, wait a second. Oh, yeah, I ate food. I'm just like, why am I cursed again? Ah, yeah, I saw the rift. There we are. No worry. Yeah, you have Shark instead. Shark's probably better, so I think that's fair. And I took the less curses because I shouldn't need to worry too much about. Because after all, I shouldn't really need to worry too much about healing with the potion charge too much. So that is sort of the working idea that I'm going for here right now. Hilarious? What's hilarious? Okay. There we go. There we go. Owen Don Squad. Why would you say Owen Don Squad and not just like a cheer squad? Like, we do speak English around here, and I prefer you localize your speech. Nothing. It's just hilarious. I feel like I'm being mocked right now. There we go. Now then, yeah, the fact that I'm able to one-shot most things like this kind of tells you exactly how am I doing this? Twice as many bullets plus 20% damage. Okay. Kind of tells you a lot about how one cell mode works in terms of trying to perfect some of the bosses. Okay. Yes, Firebird, sir. That's right. You'll respect me. I demand it of you. Freezing enemies, if I want to try and go for perfect fights for the sake of outfits, might be a good idea. Is there anything else? I mean, say the Stiletto I think is always pretty good. Snake Fangs with ×2 damage? Maybe I'll take that. Like, the Shark is good and everything, but it is also a heavy weapon. I don't know if that's necessarily the best sort of choice to be made. What I'd like to do is I just like to find something that's going to be able to kill enemies without me needing to do anything. I'm talking like looking around for the stuff. What am I trying to say? The stuff. Looking around for something that good turrets. There you are. What do you mean slow and easy to hit are good for tactics? Yes, they sure are. As we've seen with the. I mean, that's actually a thing to think about. As far as I know, I don't have a shield. As far as I know, I don't think they have altered the Gilded Yuumi just yet. It would still probably be possible to just kind of find another one of those and see if I can't make that work, which seems like potentially a bad idea, I'll be real with you. But also, that is an idea just by itself. If you think about it. It isn't. I don't know if that's necessarily the way I want to do it, though. I did an entire like bit about how I didn't want to have the easy cheat. No, we're gonna do it if it's possible. Why not? Like, why wouldn't I? What sort of absurdity are you talking about? Anyway, the Ripper would probably be all right with this, but I don't know what else to take right now. Gold plating, I lose a little bit. Let's just take Midas Blood. That's always pretty safe in terms of not having to worry too much about things. What skins are you missing? Perfect Collector fight and perfect Guardian fight. That's the sort of thing that we are. And foreskin. Yes, I am circumcised. That is true. That's right, chat. Now you know. What the fuck was this? Okay. Back to it. Tit. I think that was supposed to be like a starting screen that I had at one point in time, but then it turned into this. Get out of here. I'm deleting that scene entirely. Oh, what is I cannot remember what that first word is. I've seen it before, but I don't remember what it is. Innocence. Kepaku. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's like the Kioi word, if I'm remembering. Is that? No, it's Isagioi. Okay, there you go. Isagioi, not Kioi. Similar, but not quite. And then, the second word, white, always does kind of like it describe innocence, of course. Yeah, I think that was the gold. I think that was the 20 stream that was from specifically. No, Shomenis. Yeah, it's like for your next target, for your next plan of attack, for your next strategy, whatever you want to say. I mean, I say that would mean like to be fervent, to be agitated. So what is that like? To find to let's just say to prove your innocence. To prove your innocence in a fury of trying to prove your innocence. Your next plan of attack was there. You're pressed to prove your innocence. Yeah. Aseta could also mean pressed. That could also mean stuff like pressured. There we go. That makes sense. Study stream. Yeah, well, we're doing it. Weird format for this, by the way. Ellipses never work out in this for whatever reason. Huh? What's wrong? What is her name? Is Saya Najima. Did you not watch the series? She is Makoto's sister mother, and also the person prosecuting the Phantom Thieves case. It's like this is what a script of this game looks. If you don't know, this sort of thing is what a script of Persona 5 looks like. Oh no, it's a side effect of the medication they used. There you go. Of the time they drugged you and it turned out to actually be real. I watched it, but I remember it literally. Oh, come on now. Please. All of my macros that I need to press to be able to go back and forth between a Japanese and English keyboard. I watch it, but I remember she's one of the major characters of the game. She's the sixth dungeon. What are those? Koan? What does that mean again? Public safety? Renshu is those guys, and I misspelled it. What are those public? Is that public safety? What does that mean? Public safety, public welfare, security police? Oh, maybe like security guys. Okay. What do those security guys give you or do to you? Whatever you would want to say. Maybe give to you if you feel like it. The police is that like a colloquialism for police or something in Japanese? I don't actually know. All right, we make a YouTube Shorts channel for the weekly games, but the thing is, the weekly games are still going to be like full playthroughs, right? What is this? The world before me, the scene before me is becoming warped. My vision is starting to get distorted. Whatever, that works too. Easy content to clip and spam. I mean, I guess I did do that. You know, the weird thing is that one video that I put up of like the collector fight doing the Gilded Yumi is like that has almost the same amount of views as the full stream, but does have more likes. It's weird to think that I guess those are two just completely different audiences that were in fact interested in watching that. I would have expected, the shorter one get a lot more note, but I don't know. I should actually just like get this in here to copy this a little bit easier. There we are. Hey, can you hear me? Wow, nailed it. Ah, which is the name of the character in Japanese. So we'll just go with, I was very lazy when typing in the name for this character when I started up the second playthrough of this game, you understand. Please excuse me, if you would. Please wait warmly. The name, hold on. Stay focused. Yeah, the Shikari is just like gripping tightly. Shikari Shinasai. Oh. And we're back. Back to work here. It says Koan is the police section responsible to prevent it. Yeah, like public welfare is like that's what that would mean. Ko is like public and An is like safety, welfare, tranquility, that sort of thing. Which is why I'm just like, I don't know. Why would they be the guys injecting me with drugs in this part of the at the very start of the game though? So I guess. Like, as far as I know, maybe it's one of those things like in House MD, for whatever reason, House was also a surgeon and would be present at surgeries and, like, doing surgeries. And Persona 5 just has a very weird sort of understanding of the police. I think another good example of that would be the David Cage game Heavy Rain, where, oh god, the way police act in that game is just wacky. In sort of the best way, but also in sort of a dumb way. Hey, Najemski, are you now regretting not having me play Heavy Rain instead? Ooh. Whoa, dog! It's the... Oh my god, it's the one that you get for beating the game for the first time. Alright then, sure. You're getting all of the... Damn! The shield thing, too. Oh, I got that on 5. That's fun. That is fun. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. If you're going to give, like, a legendary version of this, why wouldn't it be the actual weapon that the... Oh, there's a rift. Why wouldn't it be the actual weapon that the Hand of the King uses, right? The one that you get canonically in the story. I totally... Was there a rift? I did not even see it. The one that you get, like, canonically in the story. With a game a week, there will be plenty of chance to make you play a David Kaj. Yeah, if you get to choose it, that is. Don't forget that it's like, there are other people that can choose to make me play a game. It's only limited by the first person that decides to make me do it. So, I mean, now it's just like a matter of timing. Can you predict when I'm going to go live, especially if I don't announce it on, like, Twitter? Maybe I'll make it like a thing, like it'll be a contest thing. Okay, 1 hour and 5 minutes into this next stream, I will the next game opening recommendation will. Oh, dude, I forgot. I really gotta stop like eating food. Like that's not doing me any good, really. Yeah, like 1 hour and 5 minutes into this stream. Suggestions will open back up, and you can make me play something again. Count down the time. Just by looking through your window, I can see my window right in front of me, and I can't see you out there. Also, I'm like multiple floors up, so that would also be pretty difficult just by itself. 300% damage. Wonder how well that's gonna work with this. Still, though, quite the weapon. 300%. It is a slow weapon, though, and there is the whole thing about... well, I can't really use it. I mean, I could sacrifice him, but let's just kind of keep him. You ever read the Sandman comics? I did not, but I did read something else that Neil Gaiman did, and I cannot remember what it was right now. Like, I absolutely read something of his. There was a point in time when I was kind of like doing, sort of like I'm doing with albums right now, that I was also doing with like some comics, kind of going through like, hey, what's the hot comics that people are reading? So I Here, let's probably take this instead right now. And then we can do this. As always, a fun strategy. 1? Yeah? No, not quite. Yeah, pretty good though. Hellblazer? Maybe? It's been a while. I remember I was just reading like a whole bunch of, like I read like Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol, I remember was one that I enjoyed. There was like really the storyline in Iron Man was another one I remember. The Haunted storyline, I think it was called. And I was doing that around that time. I read something by Neil Gaiman, and I cannot remember exactly what it was. If I saw it, I would probably remember it. All right, anyway. Is there anything else I was doing? I mean, I guess I want to probably get rid of the ice armor for something else at this rate. Yeah, that whole, like, can break shields does go through the... that's not bad. Does go through the collector's shield, and also does go through regular shields, as I found out. You know, like the ones that they get from the various cool dudes that exist, the protectors. Which, I mean, is useful. It's not necessarily like that useful though. It's just, again, a reference to the fact that you used that to originally destroy the king back when start the game. Good stuff. Good Omens, American Gods. Did they make American Gods into a series? I thought I saw that at some point in time, which, sure, interesting. But I don't know if... I haven't watched television for so long. For so very long, television has completely and totally escaped my gaze. But anyway, doesn't live on the ground floor. Self-doxing continues. I'm pretty sure you can just figure out like where I work at this point in time. I've given you all the clues, Inspector. Like, there's not really too much to be said there in terms of trying to do that. Trying to hide that sort of thing at this point in time. Of which I'm not going to tell you, though. If you haven't figured it out, then you don't deserve it. I kind of want to just keep the shark just for the sake of keeping the shark. We still don't know how you dress. I dress in business casual for the sake of, you know, business. Also, like, how do I dress? I dress in, like, I wear jeans and a single color t-shirt most of the time. Like, if you see a big fat bald guy wearing just like jeans and a red shirt, that's not me. Or that could be 100,000 other people. You know, whatever. Anyway, we're not going to go back to studying just yet. These are like tiny areas after all. That's all fat bald guys. Well then, good luck finding me, nerdlingers. Mm-hmm. Oop. All right. Okay. Come on, can I do it? Yeah, baby. Got it. Oh, good damage, though, too. We see a fat, bald guy shout about Persona 5 and see him break down and start to cry. That's how you know you have... Or if they have Persona trauma. Oh, yeah, everybody loves that game. But whatever. Yeah, I remember I used to make fun of you for wearing five single-color shirts and jeans every day. Did that actually happen? Because I don't remember that. But that probably did happen. I've been doing that for a very long time. But anyway. Awesome, good job. I mean, I've already gotten the legendary cool thing. Oh, that's it? Huh. For a legendary, that's not that impressive. Anyway, I was a fat, bald man, and misdirection. He's actually an 82-year-old, 73-pound granny. You don't know. What if it turns out that I'm actually like an AI that's in the body of a cat or something? Then what? Then won't you look foolish? Foolish. Mulish. Anyway. I guess keep giving me disengagement, right? And then support I'm probably going to end up using at some point in time. And crow's foot? I don't know. Whatever. Ah, here we go. Finally. So as far as I know, the time is money mutation is only dropped from the Mimic. So, you know. Speaking of cats, have you looked at Stray? I mean, I've looked at it. I don't know. I'm not. I haven't. What sort of game is that? What does boring study stream include? Well, that's a very good question. One that will be answered in roughly about 10 seconds. Oops. Now then, back to it. So. That doesn't surprise me, basically, is that. Oh, no. Don't surprise me like that. Yeah, don't, because sasenai. Okay. Stray is boring. Yeah, well, you know how many boring games people have me play? Did you enjoy Drag on These Nuts Dogma Balls? So, you know, did you, as I said in that way, don't scare me like that? Yeah, okay. Bam! Nailed it. Chanto is just like quickly. If you quickly tell me more of the truth, something. Hanashikiri. What does that mean again? The deadline or something that we can keep talking, because I remember that was sort of a thing. Yeah, okay, that must be what that is then, because I haven't really found out anything else of interesting. Dragon Dog. You mean Dragon These Nuts Dogma Balls, right? Say it. Say the entire thing. Come on, chat. Okay, anyway. Chanta is like Chanta just like a little bit more diligently, properly. Okay, satisfactorily. Okay, yeah. Then what am I thinking of? What's the word that I'm actually thinking of then? I don't remember. Huh. That's not coming up. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hey, you came into a stream called Boring Study Stream. Did you not expect some boring studying? So what, just like, please continue telling me the truth to whatever end your story takes or something like that? Let's see what the actual thing is. If what you're saying... Shinjitsu Shabe Terra... Oh, if what you're saying is true. If what... Yeah. You must tell me your side of the story to the end? Okay. If what... Yeah, because Nara. If. Conditional, etc. Kiru means to do something to the end completely. Yeah, it's like, it's like it's often when you combo together like words like that, sometimes it has a more specific meaning, like a word for deadline or something, which I remember in the beginning of the story, she said that she had like a very short amount of time, which is why I thought that Hanashikiri might be, well, Hanashikiru might be a more specific phrase. It might be like an idiomatic phrase or something like that, rather than just meaning to do it to the end. Because yeah, Kiri just means end. To do it to the end. Finish something completely. Oh, all right. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at with that. Also, I think I'm almost done with this this transcript then. Shinra has reliance, right? If I'm remembering that correctly. Reliance, trust, faith. Yeah, okay. Can't rely on you. Shiagaru is to finish completely again. Is Binding of Isaac completely finished by you? I mean, I can go back into that at any point in time. It's just there wasn't really too much that I was unlocking, so it was just doing like a lot of the grind through stuff sort of thing. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, Kyojutsu is affidavit. Okay. Got it. deposition. If you create an unreliable affidavit, or if it's not possible to create an unreliable affidavit, is that Masui or Mazui? Oh, that is not supposed to be Masui. That's supposed to be Mazui. It is not of benefit to either of us. It benefits us both poorly together. It is not good for either of us. Something like that. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Yeah, there you go. Why did I include the thing there? After finishing the transcript, playing Ace Attorney on Japanese should be easy. I mean, that's supposed to be like this is at least supposed to be for teenagers. That game is like for tiny child, right? I mean, I would hope that everything will be easy in Japanese by that point in time. Anyway, continue your story. Okay, that's an easy one. And certainly the legalese. I mean, it's just like, and the whole legalese thing is just this part. And that's, I think I got one line left for the entirety of this transcript for the episode 83 here. So we finally arrived at your latest crime. Oh, no, not quite. There's a little bit more than that. Dang, I was hoping I could finish the set. Yo, finally at last. I don't recognize that word. Right. I don't know if people wanted to do you recognize this? Or do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like Shira would probably be more like if you know what it is. All right, and then for the sake of proving your innocence, your group finally decided to target. The group finally decided to target an ally. What does that mean again? I don't even remember. Let's see. Try this one again here at this rate. Okay. Should I do like a little bit more Isaac? Because that's actually another thing here too. This whole like boring study stream, we can easily go flip around in a whole bunch of different games if you want to. And is Jinbutsu just like a very legalese way of saying person? Yeah, like personage. Like the word personage. Okay. Couldn't really remember that exactly. Contextually, that makes sense, though. But yeah, if y'all want to see like some Isaac or something instead of like continuing on with Dead Cells, we can do that. We can do that, sure. If you're interested. Also, I am just gonna let's just reset the transformation here. There we are. Still make that larger, of course. And then I'll just make this a little bit smaller on this end. Yeah, that'll work. Not ever played Ace Attorney? Nope. Can't really say that I've ever been too interested in it. Have word wrap on? Do I have word wrap on? Okay. In the end. Okay. Let me just think about how exactly this phrase works here. Okay, yeah, for the sake of proving your innocence, all of you guys in the end targeted an ally? Usually that's what that would be like. In the end, you targeted an ally. Decided to take on the event of targeting an ally? Right there? Yeah. It's good to have a mission now. Use your points to make Doc play Attorney. I mean, you can play whatever you like. I don't know. I mean, it's just like, Dead Cells is kind of what I've been grinding against as I've been doing this Pomodoro the thing, whatever you call it, technique. So that's kind of what I've been. I mean, I was also doing that like Loot River, for example, and Dragon These Nuts Dogma Balls. That's why I was able to play through like hard mode for the sake of doing that final stream. You delivered, okay, and then you delivered this. Okay. So for the sake of proving your innocence, you targeted somebody you knew as an ally and sent them this card. Don't like that. The one who you decided would prove your innocence. Like, is that just like I guess that can also mean like other party or something like that, right? Let me look at Aitai real quick, just to make sure. Because usually I think of that as like, yeah, companion, partner. Okay, yeah, I guess it also does mean other party or addressee. And like an opponent in sports. Challenge, yeah, okay. Usually I think of that more as like, you know, your buddy or something, but I guess that doesn't necessarily need to be that. Legacy target, the one you had decided would prove your innocence. The second of you proving your, yeah, this one would prove your innocence, deliver that card to that person, okay. Use my points to make Doc play Ape Escape 3. Well, it's once a week, baby. I hope you're ready. And then on that card had the name sign Najima, me. There you go. Wow, one I at least got. Athena is to address. It's a good thing I got, even with like the amount of. Why are you playing Persona? We're doing the transcript. Did you wonder why there's like gigantic notepad documents on screen right now? Oh, actually that's 6:30, so we're back. Oh yeah, baby. 100% complete. We're doing a 100. I'm doing a 100% complete transcript, if that's what you're asking. Yes. I'd like to think that I don't want to end the transcript at episode 83 for no reason. All right, 100%. Depends how much is. I figured that was part of the riveting Persona 5 gameplay. I mean, you can think of it like that if you want to. Every writer name is me instead of Sai. Oh yeah. Kano Watashi. I mean, it's like yeah, Watashi, me. But yeah, it's like names are really confusing in Japanese. It's true, especially I think if you're like used to it, obviously it's a lot easier. But like trying to figure out the pronunciation of it and whether and sometimes you know like Masayoshi Chido, his last name is said in the exact same way as you would say the word justice because. You know, this game is dumb and for idiots. But, you know, that confused me for a while in that way. I thought so. Nice. Unfortunately, no blueprint, so it's like a 10% drop rate from what I understand. Looked it up on the wiki, so I guess we're going to continue to go through, see if I can't get a perfect Guardians fight, and then book it on out of here otherwise. Restart another run, or maybe go do a different game if you feel like it. If people want to see a different game, I am perfectly willing to do that as well. Y'all want to see some Isaac? Large text file? Yeah. Oh. Of course it is. Did you like you that I said in one of the Inscription episodes that Sado.exe that I had on my computer was in fact just the full transcript of Persona, of the Persona was the full Persona transcript made into an exe. Oh boy. Right, enemies don't teleport as much on this mode now, do they? Or like if they do teleport specifically, they have to do it more deliberately. Anyway, to turn off the mini-map flashing. Oh yeah, you know, I've never even noticed that. Is there? Is that like also just like a weird glitch? I think that was just like a weird glitch. How about that? Really annoys me when I go into the bank. I have no idea. Of course, it's just like you know that at this point in time I have made the way that I do this so efficient that I don't even notice like unimportant changes in the game anymore. Like, they could have just removed the background. It would probably take me a time to even notice that that happened. Oh, there's Magic Bow in case I want to do another Magic Bow thing. Flashes to show you where you use the key. Yeah, but I know where I use the key. It always goes red, blue, green. It's simple. Okay, but anyway. Still, though, it's like, hey, there's a lot of customization you can do in Dead Cells, after all. Be something to... So, yeah, what's the game I'm playing again? It's Heaven's something or other. And I do remember I looked at that at one point in time. It's like a language learning thing, which I don't know why you would want that over... Heaven's Vault, that's right. That's what it's called. I don't know why you would want that game over watching me actually learn a language. Like, is this not good enough? Is this not the sort of thing that you're exactly looking for with a game like that? I'm sitting here learning a language and trying to go through it as best I can in case y'all want to learn languages too. I at least know, like, the typewriter might. Maybe? Seem to at least be on that Japanese grind, right? Maybe this is at least doing some helping in some way. Can only hope. Nothing. But yeah, is there anything that I should be looking forward to in Heaven's Vault or looking for in Heaven's Vault at this point in time? Because I'm still not quite sure. Oh, I still need to go get the legendary, the golden chest. Anyway. Hey, how's it going? This is the first stream I've caught in a while. Well, this is an interesting stream to pop into, but yeah, it's going fine. I'm doing the Pomodoro technique or something like that. I don't know. I came up with it on my own, and then I found out that people already had a name for it. So that's kind of what, you know what? I'd rather just not even fight these things right now. Okay. Even have money. Not that I even need money for anything anymore. Yeah, you know what? In fact, just for the sake of convenience, I'm going to do that. Good. Yeah, this is a dull stream to come into. And frankly, I don't know why you would want to. Legendary Symmetrical Lance is looking pretty spicy. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen it, it is just the one that you get at when you finish the game for the first time. I wonder because every character in the game is an asshole for one guy. Oh, great. I love games like that. Those are my favorite kind of games. Except for one guy and the main character and sidekick, the dynamic will work well with second guy. Yeah, but will it? That just sounds like it's going to be extremely obnoxious. So is this actually... I thought this was like some sort of language learning thing or whatever. I didn't realize that it's actually like a visual novel from the way you're describing it right now. Because this sounds like a visual novel. Oh no. Why does it always with the visual novels? Yes, language learning with a plot. Oh, I've already decided that I don't like this game. I haven't even touched it for 1 second yet, and I've already decided that I hate it. Because it sounds very bad. Oh, I can just drop down here. Okay, that'll work. Not visual novel levels of padding and awful plot, just normal dialogue. You're not really selling me on it, though. Well, I can't believe that this is the first time that I'm opening this up and it's already bad. I actually probably should have taken that. It's fine. No, anyway, this sounds like it's going to be a pretty terrible experience, so I'm glad I at least have a second person to bring him in on. Visual novels or JRPGs? Well, here's the thing. JRPGs are on cooldown until, what, November 1st, I think? With 3 months? Got a good chunk of money? I don't need money for anything, though. At least not right now. How can I sell you on it if you're old sold from just the statement that it has a plot? I don't know if you've seen video games, but saying that this is in any way plot-focused is usually a kiss of death for me. It's just like, oh, you're gonna hate this. Hey, this game focuses on plot to a slight extent. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, I'm just holding I'm holding my face in my hands right now, just like openly weeping. Like, no, please, God, not again. Dead Cells has a plot. Yeah, but would you say this game is plot focused in any way at all? Language is used to create plot, though, is the problem. So this is already a bad. It's bad. I'm saying right now. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, woo. What's this? Notices potentially good item. There we are. What you got? Ah, hits in the back, sure. I'll just keep the symmetrical lance, of course, because that's so spicy. But it's not gonna be like super great against bosses. So, you know what I'm talking about. That tells the opposite of plot focused. Exactly, and that's what makes it good. That is literally the only thing that makes this a good game. Literally the only thing that makes this a good game. The only thing that makes this a good game. Anyway. No, it doesn't even matter. It does not even matter if I like buy that potion charge or anything, because I'll just get it refreshed the next time that I go on to the next thing. What plot game hurt you? What? Pretty much all of the plot games hurt me. What's your favorite plot focused game on this channel that I played? Which one? Which is your favorite? And I guarantee it's probably not because the plot was good. Except there's one game. There's one game that I can name that I really did enjoy like that. Puss is not a plot-focused game. I can't even tell you what the plot of Puss was. Omicron, that's not a good game. Would expect it to be something about electricity or bonus damage when hitting multiple enemies. Yeah, you'd think so. That's at least what I was thinking. I thought you liked Persona 4. I mean, I liked Persona games before I played Persona 5. I mean, it used to be like that. It's no longer, though. Not anymore. Not anymore. I think your record is skipping. Do kids even know what a skipping record is these days? Back to the torture. Did you like Nier or no? I sort of liked the first half of Nier, and then the second half, it kind of fell apart for me. In some cases, literally, what with the game breaking on me there. They probably know record scratches from memes. Is that even like meme worthy anymore? So please tell me everything. That I can at least do pretty easily. There you go. Also, the Chota should have been that. Oh, Nier is a shit game. It is not a shit game. Come on now, really. And therefore, I'm also saying you play Dead Cells or Risk of Rain. Oh, come on! I do so many games on the channel. But like, yeah, I mean, I liked like the Hex. I liked Crosscode. There are plot games that I enjoy, but you know, I still kind of like go to. Oh, actually, that's the end of that is the end of this transcript. So I'm gonna go throw on another one. And I should probably. That'll work. And I can just scroll down here. All right, Poggers. Although, what is up with the other 83 and 84? There we go. Poggers. Well, I mean, I guess we can probably just like, you know, Hitler's Wacky Pack of Magic Cards. That was also a fun game, but that actually did have more gameplay in it, all things considered. Anyway, I guess we'll just call that one an ended. Since I finished that one, we can just go back to Dead Cells right now. Hitler is a Wacky Pack of Magic Cards. Truly an amazing game. Inscription was definitely a lot more. Like, here's the thing. I would definitely say that the Hex you could easily consider almost a visual novel, if not actually a visual novel. Inscription, I think, has a lot more gameplay to it. It is more plot focused. It is more plot focused, but it's not as plot focused. Poggers. Poggers pizza and some Poggers Pepsi. Yeah, when I eventually open up my own ghost restaurant, like so many other YouTube people or whatever, it is just going to be called Poggers, and Twitch is going to sue me. And also, it's actually, you know what? If I was going to open up a ghost restaurant, it would just be Taco Bell, right? And what if I just didn't even change the names? Like, it's just the Dr. Inferno Firebird pop-up ghost kitchen restaurant is just straight up Taco Bell that you order, except you have to say some real Krungo shit, like, I'm ordering this on behalf of Dr. Inferno Firebird, and I would like the Dr. Inferno Fire sauces with it. And you're gonna have to deal with that. And you'll get a special bag, and it's me giving you a thumbs down because I'm very disappointed that you ordered food like that. But, you know, well, you wanted a special bag, right? Me shaking my head in disappointment. You only have the crunch wraps? I'll be honest. Okay. What if, as a ghost kitchen, I was able to bring back the 7-layer crunch wrap? And that's the only way you could get it. That it's like you had to get Dr. Inferno Firebirds, Dr. Mr. Fireman's special, super cool 7-layer Crunchwrap Supreme. Because, fuck, I'd do that. For the sake of getting back to 7-layer? Oh, hell yeah. God damn, that is so... the 7-layer Crunchwrap is just... That is like... That, along with the 7-layer burrito, of course. Which, I mean, of course, that's great and everything, but it's not like that is not enough to, that is not like, I don't know, rending my garments in sadness levels of, sure, you know what? Beneath the Surface, don't forget Doc is the worst fishing game player ever. Played it twice and still got it. I didn't play it twice. That was, I got to keep my save file, you know. I just pulled open the same save file that I had before. Chimkin. Okay, so the Dr. Inferno Firebird Ghost Chicken will have shredded chicken, of course, the shredded chicken, not Crunchwrap Supreme. What are those things called? The Locos Tacos. 7-layer burrito, and just the only thing you can order as far as a drink goes is the Baja Blast. And you're going to have to deal with that. Promo code Inferno. It wouldn't be fire? I also do like the crunch wraps that have the black bean crunch wrap. I don't really eat ground meat that much. I'll occasionally have a burger. I'll occasionally burg out here and there, but that's about it. That's all you get out of me. Just not, I don't know. The Doritos Locos Tacos. That's what it's called. That's the full name. And I do like those, but only if they had the shredded chicken, which they also got rid of during that whole, like, menu lessening thing they did last year. Or the previous year? When did they do that? I'm still mad about it. Now I just get bean burritos, which are good. But I'll be honest, that's not going to be part of the Ghost Kitchen. That's not going to be Dr. Inferno Firebird presents Taco Bell. That's what it is. That's what it's called. Oh. If you don't eat ground meat, do you eat air meat, water meat, and fire meat? Yeah, I like fish, beef, and chicken quite a bit. Hey, thank you, iFixit, by the way. I mean, I guess like the water buffalo. No, what? No, it's fire. Is there like a specific fire meat that I can name too? I don't even know. We got dark meat and light meat for the fantasy elements. Perfect. I only eat the dark meat. Don't wanna cast necromancy when you're eating a steak, though. I'll tell you that right now. Red meat is the fire meat. I said like beef because I'm like, grill it, but you do that with every meat. There's few meats that you eat, you know. Yeah, not like that. It's like, what am I gonna eat? A salamander? It's just burnt barbecue. I mean, I guess it could be barbecue, yeah. I'm gonna say barbecue. Uranium meat. All the fantasy elemental meats. Okay. You listen to this just chatting and not dead cells? Is that on purpose or did you forget? Well, actually, no, we're not doing it just yet, but soon enough. Bug meat. Yeah, you can get bug meat. That'll it's very weak against, you know, psychic meat, but psychic meat. If I could get dragon meat, I think that would suffice as fire meat pretty well, but you know, fairy meat. I don't know if I want to eat that. There's something I wouldn't want to eat like a Clefairy or something. That's just weird. Illithid meat? Illithid meat ups your intelligence, so yeah, of course you would eat that. Like, also, I think it gives you innate psychic, so yeah, that's pretty good. Ghost meat. Now we're just... Okay, what am I, Pac-Man? Alright, anyway. I probably could have just ended it right there. But I decided to play it safe and get the perfect fight anyway. It's all good, man. Yeah, that's how egging works, baby. It's the egg. Alright. Imagine eating a squid and suddenly you can talk in people's heads. Oh, I mean, it's more like you can recognize if they're on the map. I'm just making... This is a NetHack reference if you don't understand. But it is also, like... Illithids are so scary to actually deal with. Good, but that's not quite what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna sell that one. Wrecking Ball looking real hot. Oh, anyway. Oh, yeah. Ghost meat. Gotta take this power pellet. And then if you can eat all 4 of them, that's 1,600 points, baby. It ain't bad. Ain't a bad deal if you were to ask me. All right. Is ultimate meat technically ghost meat? No. No. Ghosts have an ethereal form that's not the same thing. A deceased animal, like, that's not... No. Really now? Do you consider a corpse to be a ghost? Anyway, back to boring study stream. Yes, you are wondering about this. Well, let wonder no longer. Although I gotta figure out where exactly... When does the script start up right now? Does Pac-Man and then like the taste of eyeballs, or are the eyes the only part of the ghost that's not edible? I would say probably the second thing. Like, almost undoubtedly. That it's just like, for whatever reason, Pac-Man really hates the taste of eyeballs. And will spit them out just so he can just eat the cloaks of them. What is happening? This is the boring study stream part of it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, and it's like, obviously, you can see what the first thing is. Okay. Yeah. Is it Tehazu? Preparations. Arrangements. Preparations. Yeah, okay. Tehazu. And then Totano what is that? Totano Eru? Totano Etai in this case. Complete. There's not. Yeah. This guy never actually got a name, right? He's just like a police director. I can't even remember what I called. That was the wrong button. Can't even remember what I referred to him as prior to this point. All right. Most entertaining Persona stream. Yeah, we're doing it Pomodoro style. We're doing it Egg Timer style. I'm not gonna call it egg. I'm gonna call it Egg Timer style. I'm gonna call it Dr. Inferno Firebird's cool studying method style. There. That's the canon name. It's called Dr. Inferno Firebird's cool studying method. There. It's called the egg method. No, it's not called the egg method. Yeah, it's stylistic method. There. It's called the Dr. Infernal Firebird's cool stylistic method for studying. Well, have fun. Bye. Bye, Hypixen. I called it boring study stream for good reason, you know. Or not Hikata. Oh, it is Mikata. All right. Also, not Mikata. It's like wrong one. Okay. Friends of Justice. Mochi. What does Mochi get? Okay. I used to know a tiny bit of Japanese. Well, you can learn a little bit more if we want to. If you want to try and follow along at home. I don't know. Maybe you do. Mochigaru is, yeah, okay, that's the raise lift up. But also to flatter. Okay, so yeah, oh yeah, that's right. They did this, God, what a stupid plot line. I forgot about this entirely. Yeah, okay, so we raised up the allies of justice only to slap them back to the ground. Bam, there you go. Also just take this and put this as the, because he's going to be the one talking for most of this entire scene now. So just start deleting this. There we go. Let's do like, since I don't really know exactly, 8 minutes and 30 seconds into this video, I guess is when we're going to go back to the thing. But next is that woman. Now then she'll be next. Yes, okay. Right. Tita Goto, is that like just the public people entirely? Something like that? I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to go look at that one again. Oh, Jinji is HR. Ah, yeah, I forgot about that. That is what that is. Jinji, human resources. Hanashi went to... I did, okay, so yes, I've talked with human resources. It's like, did I don't think I put this... Yeah, it's like I assume that every single time that I open up the Persona thing, then it's just like people just mass exodus out of here, right? Well, so let's set that one up a little bit higher. Okay, there we go. That'll work. Right? Is that what happens to like the entire chat, right? Yes, I've already spoken with human resources. Bam, I'm so good at this video game. And that by video game I mean language. Seems like it, of course. I mean, it's like, it's called boring study stream, and people are like, wait, what's such a boring study stream about? And then the boring studying starts, right? Jutsaki? What does this word mean? Like maybe like a reliance, like importance, heavy responsibility. Oh, yeah, that's a very literal way of putting that. Okay, now that word, Shoga. And I'll actually go like throw open. Why not? There's so many screens. There are so many screens clogging this right now. I might as well turn on the how many viewers are actually watching this. 19 people. Why? And here's where I ask, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you watching this? It says boring study stream, everybody, you understand. It's certainly a heavy responsibility. This woman to glory? Koei is like honor, glory, privilege. Okay, yeah, like privilege. Okay. Certainly is a heavy responsibility for this woman to hold this privilege. It would be certainly an honor for her. Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm learning stuff. Hey, good. I'm glad somebody's learning stuff because God knows that somebody should get something good out of this series, right? We like hanging out with our dad. Good enough. I'd be willing to do this a lot more as far as like a stream goes because obviously, you know, I'm just doing like some basic grinding stuff in video games that I want to do in the background while also working on Also working on, you know, other interests, but I don't know how. I feel like people would not be very interested in watching this, and that anytime I do one of these streams, I learned that I have like 1,000 less followers or something, and I only have like 3 in the first place. I've been chasing them for a long time. Okay, yeah, she's been following them for a long time. The perpetrators of the mental shutdown nonsense. Yeah, the people who the perpetrators of the mental shutdown case that she's been pursuing for a long time are us. They're actually us. Oh no, whatever. Yeah, we know. Haha, yes, that's right. And then, yes, that's right. We, Shitatakita, what is that? Shitateru is like to Taylor, if I remember right. But also, yeah, it does mean to tailor. Oh, to make out. Okay. Shite ageru is to make out somebody, to set somebody up as. Yeah, okay, to frame somebody. Okay. There you go. Second channel, I'd follow it. Nah, I'd like that. I mean, I want to help people learn stuff, but you know, it's just like. Yes, we are the people that set her up. Wow, I forgot how just stupidly blunt they are about it in this, right? Shiberudori, okay. Sharudori. That's right. We are the people that set her up. Okay. It's exactly as you said. Just as you instructed. There you go. Okay, then. It'll be the criminals. We've set them up. Yeah. Criminals, we've set them up to be just as you instructed. What a dumb game. Okay. How's the forced game list? We got one right now, a couple that I still gotta like go buy a console for, and we've just had a new one added this stream. You'll see in the point totals, there's new stuff in the points. I'm now doing it weekly, weekly cooldown before you have to pay a modicum of points to be able to suggest a game. So Heaven's Vault is now on the list. Look forward to that. Or don't. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Oh, actually we've hit the 8:30, so flip it right on back. Yeah, they'll become the criminals just as you say. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's basically what I thought it was. Good. Now, the real question is, how is this gonna go? If I get hit even once, this whole run's a wash, is the problem. But yeah, I've actually been quite good at keeping up with the games list. The major one next, though, is gonna be kind of a large one, doing all of the... Good. Doing all of the, can I remember the name of it now? Hitman series. Hitman 3 has a couple DLCs that include the first 2 games, and I was requested to do all of those, and also do all of them perfectly, you know, like with perfect stealth and everything, which I am not going to do. Get down here. Just get down here so I can start attacking you. I'm pretty confident in my ability to, doing the egg timer strat. It's not the egg timer strat. It's the Dr. Inferno Firebird's cool stylistic method of studying. We're not calling it the egg timer strat. I refuse. Anyway. Hey man, you do you. I'd force you to play Moonlighter though. Really, Moonlighter? I don't know. Moonlighter never really... Actually, hey, let's speak about Moonlighter for a second. So, we got a new game coming out in the next couple days. Cult of the Lamb. Looks pretty good. Looks also very similar to Moonlighter in that way, right? Am I the only one getting that sort of vibe from that game? I was watching, you know, actually speaking of the Pomodoro method, I was watching Tomato Gaming play that. Watching his VOD of him playing that game, and it's like... It seems a lot like that because... It's sort of like a simple top-down action-y sort of game that has an entire second type of mechanic associated with it. And you know, gameplay-wise, sort of easy, but it's the variety that you're coming there for. Moonlighter just never really appealed to me because of that, because it's just like, you know, the gameplay seems very simple, very basic. Like, it's sort of Zelda, sort of. That's about it. And I kept thinking that it's like, if I want to play there are probably better selling stuff, you know, enterprise games out there if I want to try and go for that either. You're the only one. It's much more similar to Don't Starve. Oh yeah, obviously it has that Don't Starve sort of quality to it, right? But Don't Starve doesn't really have as much in terms of gameplay-wise, though. I think I enjoy Cult of Lamb a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if people force me to play it, I'd be down with it, but I don't really have any plans on playing it myself. This is not the boring study stream that was advertised. Well, you just wait. It will turn into that. It will transform into that, like Jekyll and Mr. Hyde style. The cult management seems more fun than the shop management. I don't know. Shop management, I think, definitely has some stuff to it. But there was also a very similar sort of game to Moonlighter. What was it called? Racketeer, which I thought also looked kind of fun too. Obviously, no plans to play either one of them, but you know, I guess I'd do it if you forced me to, as you do. You know, like the. Also, I would play Don't Starve if you forced me to. I don't know if I would like it, but it seems interesting enough. Like, that game certainly has a lot of content at this point in time. I think it would be an interesting play regardless. Anyways, this is like zero. By the way, this is zero boss cells, dead cells. We're doing cleanup. We're doing like cleanup stuff where I'm just going around and trying to finish some of the like blueprints and outfits and whatnot that I still have yet to get. Gotten a couple of them so far, but not a ton of them. It's still slow going, being, you know, extreme skill based and also extremely luck based. Luck based for trying to get the time is money mutation, and skill based for actually beating the characters, the boss I'm gonna go fight right now, without getting hit once. Already got the queen though, so that's it. One thing that I think is kind of boring in Moonlighter is that gold becomes kind of irrelevant late game. You have good items and shop staff to help you out, and you can overprice shit items too. Yeah, but it's also like, I don't know, gameplay-wise, it just seems so basic. It seems like Zelda minus the stuff Zelda. Like, you know, the more progression, dungeon-y based type of things. Getting new items and everything like that. Just sort of the basic, like, run around and whack stuff with your sword. That's why it's just like, I know people have talked about trying to get me to play that for a while, but I just was never particularly interested in it. I'm sure it's probably fine. Probably enjoy it well enough, but I don't know. It's nothing I'm really champing at the bit to go play, you know? Definitely more fun with friends. Well, that's not going to happen. And you know that's not going to happen. There is no way that I will ever play anything with friends. Ever. Want to hear about the biggest upset? Did Wisconsin win the baseball game? No, that's all I got. What is it? Oh. Okay. All right. Tomato tech. Right. Do that. I don't even know if there's much of anything else in terms of equipment that I even want at this point in time. I think I've kind of got everything. I was going to water my plants and then it started raining, bro. I want to take care of it. I mean, it's been raining an awful lot here. Like, the streets are lined with branches and everything. Which I'm fine with. I mean, I don't have any plants to actually water myself, so I would count that as a luxury. We've already played a game with friends, Tomb of Friends. Well, would you want to see me put my friends in a tomb? Think about it. Want to water my fucking roses. Ah, the roses that you have sex with. The Gloria, trying to reference that one artist that drew all the flowers. Okay, anyway. Terrible. Why the symmetrical lance? Look at the symmetrical lance. I want to keep it just because it's cool. Like, look at it. Look at that thing. All right. Well, I got to do this without getting hit, straight up. So, how? Point blank seems like a good choice. Support seems like a good choice. Maximize damage. Maximize damage. Georgia O'Keeffe. Thank you. Yes, the Georgia O'Keeffe roses that you have. You assume. Next range attack ever using a skill. Ow. I guess crow's foot, maybe? Maybe that could be something. No, I do not have intercourse with the roses. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. Anyway, is Tomb of Friends considered a plot-focused game? Is that really now? Would you even come close to considering that to be that? Yes. Well, I disagree. Okay, once again, it's like this run is over if I get hit once. So keep that in mind. That it's just like if I get hit once, I'm done. And we're gonna go start up a new run. That's how it is. And that's the new run. There you go. What do you call Hades a plot-focused game? Half and half. I would say yeah, though. You're on Zero Boss? Oh, yeah, we're doing a perfect fight there. And also trying to get other new stuff. You know how it is. Like, there's no point in continuing on if I don't get that. And now, there we are. Pivot to Isaac or Rogue Legacy 2? We can. You got anything, if you have anything in mind. Anyway, here's the boring study part of the stream. Back to the old Persona mines to mine out content that's not even good. Okay. Bald man plays bald child's game. We can. Do you want to? Would you want to? Because obviously it's very easy to do the whole Dr. Inferno Firebirds, cool, blah, 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 whatever. Oh, I also do got to make sure to. Also make sure that there's 10:13. Oh, I think I also need to go. Wait, no, it wasn't 10:13. That was a future scene. All right. I'm gonna recognize that. That's Shido talking. All right then. I don't know shit about Japanese. Yeah, that's why you're here to learn, baby. Right? So yeah, for future young folk, we must build that. Society must build a society. Yeah. Should I just say Shido? Speaking man, speech giving man. Whatever, that works. All right. Another character for Suke, which I learned solely from Yosuke Hanamura. I don't even know who that is. Well, do you want to do? We can do like some Isaac or something if you want to. Pivot onto there if you're feeling like it. I mean, we can pivot onto anything if you want to. Ryuji's just saying this guy's annoying. Okay. How are we doing right now? Actually, we're almost at the next thing. It's like 8 minutes 53 seconds right now. Hey, where's Haru? Okay, oh, that's easy enough. Wow, almost like verbatim. Okay, Persona 4? Probably not. The fourth Persona. Okay. Oh, Yosuke is from Persona 4. Oh, yeah. He's your Ryuji equivalent. Or Junpei equivalent, whatever you want to do. What are we studying? We're studying. We are doing studying of Japanese, as you can see right now. I'm doing transcripting and also trying to make sure that I understand the Sonochi. We tried to call her, but she hasn't. We haven't gotten any response. Is that it? No, she's the one that called us. Yeah, Jibunde is. Yeah, okay. And usually that refers to, like, oneself sort of thing. She's the one that called us here. She's the one that summoned us here, and show up eventually. Sonouchi is just like soon enough. Within a certain amount of time, Sonouchi. Yeah. All right, that makes sense. Also, that's 9 minutes. So, okay, the viewer count went up when the boring study started. Why? Anyway, so do you want to like not do Dead Cell? Let's do some Isaac. Sure. Fine with that. Been a grip since we've done some Isaac. Of course, you play chess, will you make that a series? You can only stop when you're a GM. There's no way I can become a Grand Master of chess, or a Game Master of chess. But like, I don't like. What sort of game would you be talking about specifically with that? Because chess is, there's a lot of chess games that exist out there, and it has to be a single player chess game. So, you know, you gotta kind of like, I don't know how you do that. I don't know what you would be planning to do with that sort of thing. Grinding unlocks or a casual run? Grinding unlocks, of course. First, I've got to get the, I got Dicey Dungeons OST? I don't even remember installing that. I don't even remember installing a lot of these things. I guess I did, though. You have to win against all bots at chess.com. That depends on how many bots there are, because like I'm willing to do it, but like only to such an extent. Like there's a point in time where I got to be like, let's go with like you and like minimal sound effects. Those types tend to get pretty loud. Banger OST. It is. Like, yeah, that is a real banger OST. They also had like a big update that came. There's been a few large updates for like games that came out a couple years back. Like Crypt of the Necrodancer just got a DLC, for God's sake. And that's weird. Let's just go with Isaac and just go on from there. Why not? Reunion update. Yeah, it's like the reunion update for that dropped. There was Into the Breach got a big update too. I got PN Tears. I don't remember installing that one. Yeah, like Into the Breach got a big update. Crypt the Necrodancer got a new DLC. Obviously, we're talking about Dicey Dungeons. I hate this room. You know what? No, I hate this room. Forgot about Pride Arts. I just switched this out for something a little bit different. That was supposed to be a Pride Month thing. Actually, I don't think it's PN Tears specifically. I think it's the like wide-eyed tears. You know the one. I can't remember the same name. Oh, no, not keep it. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of other tier mods out there. Are you sure? There's a lot more memes. Are you sure you don't want the memes? I do like switching out memes for different memes occasionally. I was bad at Necrodancer, but I heard they added an advanced option. I'm gonna re-roll this. I heard they added an advanced option to make the game turn-based. They always had that. That was the Bard character, right? But I don't know. I just the whole idea of being a turn-based game just frustrated me. That's why I never really got into Necrodancer. I can play it. If y'all forced me to play it, I guess I would end up doing so, but I would do it. Ooh. I would do it. Yeah, it is. Okay, that. Stupid, obstructive. Yeah, whatever. You can see it here. Blushing. Yeah, the wide-eyed blushing emoji. Why did I do that? What was the point of that? Yes, that one. I legitimately do not even remember installing that, but I guess I did at some point in time. Hey, can I get this? No, no way. Why? I don't know. So I guess all tiers now have the wide-eyed blushing emoji face. If I can get them very large, it'll only become more apparent with time. Similar option cadence of Hyrule, but instead of characters, an entire mode you can toggle on and off at the start of a run. I feel the game being made like that. The game being made like that, it sort of feels like, why even playing it if you're going to turn off the entire mechanic of the game? It's like turning off like the timer or something in Risk of Rain, for example. Listening to music is unpog. It's very true. Alright, anyway. I think I just got it on like jukebox mode or something where it's going completely randomly through each one of the tracks. I'm not quite sure.
Alright, we won! We did it!
Yep, that sounds about right. So what do I gotta do for Isaac here? I think I'm willing to... Well, first off, I got enough bombs. I'm going to go search for either secret rooms or go get the more options. I think that's always a pretty good choice. Yeah. No issue there. Use points to make it do 100% on Ape Escape 3. How much is 100% on Ape Escape 3, though, is the question. Like, that sounds like that could be a lot of work. A lot of work that I would be unwilling to do. Nice. Okay, well, good enough. Probably gonna end up using money eventually, after all. It's never really a thing. Have you heard the song for Lost Swamp? I mean, no. I haven't heard the songs for anything, because I probably actually have heard it, but, I don't know, it's just, I don't, like, look, straight up, I own Crypt of the Necrodancer. I own it. I played it for one very ill-fated stream a couple of years back. Nothing, really. No. You know what I haven't done yet? I haven't even done the beast fight. Let's go for that. And now back to boring study. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the actual gameplay. It's done now. What is this music now? Anyway, just catch all the monkeys, including the secret ones. Yeah, but what does it entail to have a secret? What does a secret monkey entail? Gosh. What is... No, it's sweet. Okay. Stuff for whatever reason, this thing never actually catches the now, or a lot of these things. Wow, it's really the text catcher is not really doing too well. Oh, oh. Show. What is this? Or whatever, I can just... Whatever, that works. What is this word? And is this actually just a larger part of a phrase? That's not what I meant to do. I did not recognize this one at all, I'm going to be real with you. Well, we'll see in about 5 seconds. I'm playing Rain World. It's very difficult but fun. Yeah, it's a decent game. I was very frustrated playing. Okay, Ichidan Raku. Okay, there you go. Reaching a stopping place, setting down for the next stage. Completing the next stage of work. Huh. Ichidan Raku. Okay. Like, Ichidan has, like, more of a meaning? Or Hitadan, I guess, in this case in particular. Huh. Strange. All right. Well. Okay. So we're talking about our next steps. Okay. So. Okay. So so we're gonna talk about our next steps with her, but now that her father is ... something like that here. I don't know. This is the first stream I've gotten. It's Persona 5 Binding of Isaac, and now we're studying Japanese. Yeah, it's a weird stream to come in on. I don't know why you came on this stream, even though things have calmed down. She must be occupied. Ochisuita. Oh, yeah, okay, maybe that's supposed to be like, yeah, like Ochisuita. That's supposed to be like calming down. This seems like it's also a phrase, like a word. Too. Yeah, it's like because Ichidan is like even more, furthermore, still. Although it's also like reaching a stopping place, settling down before the next stage. Okay, I think that's what that word's supposed to mean. So Hitodanraku is supposed to be settling down. Things have settled down. Things have settled down. Okay. Oh, some of these phrases are hard. So even though things have settled down, you know, what with her father's events. Okay, Jesus. Hey. That makes sense. You're missing a T in the... Oh, did I? Tsuita, yeah. How do you even notice that? Because you're reading through the phrase. Are you not reading through the entire sentence? We do one level and then we do studying. Yes, that is the plan. That's why it's a boring study stream. We know last night on Survivor, but Hunter mode is... Yeah, I didn't even bother with Hunter mode. I only ever played Survivor. I mean, it is an important part of the plot line from what I understand. I did the deep dive on the wiki after I finished the series, but it is like, you know, that's nothing. This as a phrase is nothing. It's like, how do you notice it? You got to be studying Japanese for a while. How haven't you been doing that? Really? I thought that if you're here at the boring study stream, are you telling me that you haven't been studying Japanese? You know, as your teacher, as your Japanese teacher. It's like I'm very disappointed in your work ethic. You're gonna have to stay after class. Because you're a naughty child and you need to be punished. What is it? What is this? What happened? Whatever you want to say. Studying, I sleep, gameplay, I wake up. Well, don't worry, we got this is currently at 9 minutes and 15 seconds, and we're doing it until 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, what's up? There you go. Ah. I don't even know if you guys can see like when I am typing in Japanese or not, or if that doesn't even show up until I'll do it. It's written that we killed Okamura. Well, it's written that Okamura was killed, was murdered, was moidalized. You guys, they're saying that Okamura was killed and moided and whatever. Kakarita. Tainitsu. People are posting that we killed Okamura. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it says that. And it doesn't say that in the quote. It was killed, but I guess the implication is that, yeah. Good enough is what I say. Alright. May I ask why the turtle is there? Oh, yeah, that's entertaining. As small children in my audience and classroom. But it was a special... No, the turtle is literally the turtle emoji on Android phones. They also use it in like we can change it to other stuff here too. They also used it in like They also used it in like Super Auto Pets and everything. My viewer retention is increased. Well, unfortunately, now there's a tiny Hatsune Miku down there. Is that good enough? Oh, it's already started. There you go. Yeah, got that one easy. This Shadow the Hedgehog music in the background is so weird. The Awarera. Yeah, but she could have also been just like, there was no wa there. There was just, she could have just also been referring to the entire group. Like, hey everybody, hey all of us here. But yeah, no, all of us would probably be, you wouldn't really say it like that. That's true. That's at least what I was thinking initially. Turn it, change it back? No, you can have this image of, what dumb images that we have here? I have so many dumb images. Now this image of Kanvari, the god of toilets, from the Persona series. Well, not from the Persona series, from the Megami Tensei series. And then in addition to that, you can also have haven't seen the bird brought out for a long time. I do have that here. And he'll have a can of Diet Dr. Thunder sitting with him in the White Void. And on top of all of that, he will also have a what do we got here? Also have an Ahega face. Let's take that one off. In fact, let's take all of these off. I hate all of these. Okay, anyway, back to study. Stop distracting me. Okay, that's not even a word. That's just him saying ha. Okay. This is a long phrase. Naka, as always, never really getting caught by the thing. Sonic Heroes, yeah, that sounds about right. Sonic music plays, yeah, exactly. Gotcha, I thought the turtle was a no-hit spoiler, the spoiler boss sort of occasion, like bring out the turtle. No, I don't do that. That's not a thing I do. Like, come on, have a little bit more respect. Okay. Higyo Kosu is to bring about, to occur, to cause, right? To cause, to induce, yeah. Okay. Shizai. Okay. Bring about public confessions, right? Something like that. Okay. Oh, what is this word? Sonic Heroes, everybody. Asarasu is just to expose. Okay. Yeah, it's just like that's like almost to be expected. Oh, this is Yusuke talking in a very like flowery language, which is why it's hard to kind of parse. Okay. Apology press conference during the apology. Okay, so what the Phantom Thieves are the ones that brought about the apology press conference, or well, during, because not gonna be like during that happening at the same time. And on the face of, is this like a phrase? This might be a phrase. This feels like a specific Japanese phrase that I'm just not familiar with. No, it doesn't seem like it. So revealed, exposed. So Okamura's that face was exposed? Okay. So, during... Okay. During the conference that the Phantom Thieves caused, the Phantom Thieves brought about, didn't the company, the Okamura, have that kind of face? Expose that kind of face? Fuck. The CEO collapsed the way he did. Okay. Face was exposed. What? During an apology? Yeah, okay. Fine. This makes sense, but shit. Not the easiest thing. Okay. During a conference that our group caused, his face was exposed in that way. I mean, he collapsed the way he did. Sure, whatever. That was a hard sentence. Yusuke's a hard guy to understand. He speaks in that sort of methodology. He speaks in that sort of fashion. Come on, VLC, work with me here. Oh, that's 9:30. Oh, back to it. So put down my controller. Why are you on my controller here? Why are you just typing out numbers? Artists. I mean, he's supposed to be incredibly pretentious and also seemingly entirely unapologetic about him, like stalking Anne, trying to get her to strip for him. What is up with that? I feel like at some point in time during that game, they should have just had one of the characters, let's say Sakura, probably not any one of the main characters, just like sit Yusuke down and explain like the concept of sexual harassment and like personal boundaries and stuff like that in him. Instead it feels like they just were kind of like, but you know, that's Yusuke. Let him be extremely embarrassed, but also come out of that a better person. Something like that. I don't know. But as it is, it feels like he got off so light for stalking the main characters and then trying to force Anne to strip. Like, really? Anyway. Good. Nothing. And blank room. Okay, sure. But, yeah, I mean, that is, you should also see, like, some of the dialogue that you get with the individual persona. You know, like when you summon the persona for the first time, they talk to you. Every single one of those characters talks like they're writing poetry, and it is extremely hard to read. When did he try and force her to strip? During the point in time that they were caught sneaking into what's the guy's name? Madarame. When they were trying to sneak into Madarame's room, Yusuke was like, well then, if you don't want me to call the cops on you, I guess you're gonna have to do that whole stripping thing for me now, Anne, right? And yeah, that like happened. Yeah, something about I won't call the cops on you if you strip for me. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you remember it. and then the main characters were just kind of like, well, I guess we got to do it now, right? It was bad. Anime, yeah. And again, it's just like, I think like at best they had Ryuji tell him, it's like, haha, you better not do that again, you better not do that again, Yusuke. And that's like the most he got out of that. And they all had a good laugh about it. And then later he tried to force Anne. He tried to move into Anne's house. He was just like, haha, now I'm going to move into Anne's house because I don't want to live in the dorms anymore. Because he learned fucking nothing from that. Is that Spamton's theme? Maybe? Oh. Persona 5, everybody. What do you got? Sure. I'm not even going to worry too much about taking Shoop to Whoop. That's not even a good item. It probably is Spamton's theme. I think I do have Deltarune soundtrack on this right now. Nice. What do I want to use this blank rune on, though, is the question. I mean, I am definitely going to be seeing what's in here. Ah, sure. I think otherwise, though, it's like... Here, what do we got? I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was going to be able to do it. Poggers. Okay. Yeah, well, it's not the best one, though. You get that Yarrow when you're in the shop. That is a good choice. And getting a lot of extra bags on top of that, too? That was, okay, oh, whatever, that's fine. It's a positive pill, I don't know.
Shot speed up.
Is it necessarily something I even want? Whatever, I already took it. I mean, I don't want to spend all of my money getting soul hearts. I feel like I'm doing just fine for health right now, right? At least that's how I'm feeling. I got no idea. All right. Hey, speaking of Madarame. Perfect way to go into this part. No, I meant the rune gave you one. Oh yeah, that is purity. Dagaz. That was the Dagaz rune. It gives you a soul heart, and it also clears out curses from the floor. I mean, okay, I guess remember this for the next time I There we go. I guess remember this for the next time that I see like face being exposed, like looking the way he did. What happened to him? Then Anne just, and then, you know, after that sentence, yeah, but at least I guess it's an easy one. Still, though, I should have I think I have most of the runes unlocked for future stuff, though, at the same time, too. Should be maybe good in the future. Or now that they introduced the idea of rune shards. It's not like unlocking individual runes makes too much of a difference. Now then, Mochiage is like to lift up, to raise up, but it was also to be framed, right? To flatter, to extol. Okay. There was something that. What was the other one that was like to frame that I remember seeing earlier? There's an uwu mod for it. It makes all text uwu-ified, including the console too. I didn't even know that game had a console. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know, but you know. What is this word means to suck? Probably also means something else too. No, that's Atakao. Okay. that's the wrong one. To treat like, yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking of then. Right, it has the mouth. The mouth thing. This sometimes you never know like what idiomatic phrases that are going to be pulled out. It's much like it's exactly like English. Ikini is like to be suddenly, to go in one gulp. Yeah, instantly, immediately. Okay. Immediately be treated as murderers. Okay. So after they were just praising us to immediately be accusing us of murdering. Okay, I know. You're raving so much now they treat us like murderers. Yeah, there you go. Easy. Just had to look up some words. A few words here and there. I have no idea. This is absolutely some sort of idiomatic phrase. Like that's Atsui Te zealous treatment, something like that. And Hiragaishi, probably like I don't know. This is whatever. A lightning fast change of attitudes. That's sort of what I assumed that meant. But like, oh god, I'm not going to spend the time trying to figure out how to parse that sentence. It's probably some sort of internet nonsense. Oh, what an epic fail or something like that. Oh boy. Will you bring Cult of the Lamb? I was just talking about that actually a little bit earlier. Sort of basically my dictionary doesn't even know it. I'm just using G-Show, so you know. As well as the basic knowledge that I have of the language, you know. All right, Jijomoshi. Kusei is like habit, but what does it mean in this case again? In spite of, okay. They don't even know what we're going through, or something like that. They don't know a damn thing about our situation. There you go. Yeah, that's all right. Lo-fi doc study stream. I mean, for now, we're actually we're still 10 seconds away from doing the thing. Calm down. Okay. How did it? Okay, so obviously the first start is calm down. Naka. Yeah. Society, yet societies. We don't. What is that like? We don't know if that's representative of everybody in the world. Zenbu. That's not what everybody's saying about us. Something like that. Not everybody's necessarily saying that. Yeah, okay. Not necessarily. Yeah, that's probably like what the wake would represent in that sentence. Wakeja, wakedewa. Okay. Are you winning? I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, but an explanation wouldn't help. There's no way to vindicate ourselves. Yeah, okay, so there's no way to vindicate ourselves. Okay. Poggers. Sakurai was using the internet slang again. Of course she was. That's what I assumed, because that's one, her character, and two, characters are lean very much into like the characters in this game. Shakume is like explain Shakunai, and there's no way to. But yeah, it can also mean like, you know, can't be helped. It's like, it doesn't surprise me, because like characters lean a lot into whatever their sort of like thing is. Haru, that's not even a sentence. That's just her name. Oh. All right, and that is 10 minutes. 10 minutes into this episode, although obviously it wasn't entirely related to. I haven't done 10 minutes of transcripting. Because there were 10 minutes included, like other garbage that didn't actually get included in the episode, or the Japanese version didn't get included in the episode. Oh, if Futaba said Pog, I wouldn't blink twice. You gotta remember that everybody is also at the same time extremely. So at once, this is supposed to be taking place in the modern day, like 2015, give or take, but everybody also has a very like simple view of technology and everything. The Phantom Thieves do not run a Twitter account. They run their own website, which is extremely popular. So like, I don't know if they would know about streaming service and streaming culture. Futaba is probably limited to like 2-channel memes at best, because that's the only thing these writers would know about. And that's probably what specifically she is saying. But yeah. Need to go enjoy the rest of the stream. I feel like I've probably done enough that I might be ending it soonish here. Probably after I do this run. But you know. Whew. Thanks for the learning session. I don't know. I might end up doing more of these. Because, like, it's really not that much worse doing this on stream as opposed to just doing it on my own. But again, I don't know if anybody would actually be interested in this sort of thing. Obviously, there's already so little interest for the Persona series in the first place. And everything. Epiphora probably could actually be kind of decent with Hemolacria. I could stop getting hit by this. Like, is it that good? Doc ASMR. I mean, that's basically what this is. It's just a, you know, study with me type of thing. Except, unlike, you know, other study with me streams, I talk a lot still. Watch your second channel. I wouldn't do a second channel. Although, having a second channel would be a place to go and put the non-commentated episodes of Persona, which I think definitely have some value on their own. I'm also going to have to go compile together the full transcript and everything to... Oh, hey. It's the one guy. And also Chaos, which I don't think I'm going to take. I don't want it. Far more interested in not losing all of my I'm going to re-roll it again. Well, no. Intruder is probably the one I should have took there, but I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to say if it pays off for me. Roll them dice and all that. Intruder, I love it as a concept. It is a very disturbing concept, but this is Binding of Isaac, as you know. Okay. And one more. Not good enough to kill it. Come on. Take him down. Oh, I accidentally hit F there. Okay. And this is the hip shop theme from Deltarune. I do recognize this one. Okay. Speaking of lo-fi. What do you got? Only I don't like about it is when your head explodes and it's harder to tell where your hitbox is. I mean, it's not that bad. It could be worse, really. Yeah. Flight and Spectral Tears, I think, is probably going to be pretty useful. Then I don't really think there's too much point in fighting Dwayne aside from getting increased Devil Deal or Angel chance. Is that the Rock? Yes. Of course it is. There are several Dwayne The Rock Johnson references that you will find in this the shitpost version of Binding of Isaac. Now let's go see what's in the curse room. Okay. I mean, besides, I should also go see if I can't find enough to get more key or another thing. The shades when he uses the light beam attack. Yeah, he's gonna protect his eyes. Mr. The Rock Johnson. Okay, what else we got? What else we got going on up here? It really was not worth it, was it? Oh well, is this a regular? No. It has a different look if it's a boss room, right? I think. You know what? I got the bombs for this. Why even bother saving them right now? All right. Well.
Are you all right, Sensei?
Thank you, Teddy. I can't believe, you know, speaking of Persona 5, obviously we're like just doing spoilers and everything since I'm in episode 83 right now in between doing the biomes. What was up with them reusing the same plot twist as they did back in Persona 4? I remember thinking that it's just like, oh, surely that's not the case because they wouldn't use the same plot twist again, wouldn't they? And then they super did. I feel betrayed by Persona 5, pretty much constantly, but also in this case too. Oh, damn, they did. Yeah, I mean, I remember thinking that it's just like, well, that's the obvious way for the... let's see how this works. Oh, yeah, you can see these things much clearer now. Oh, I'm a bit slow, but holy shit, they did. I can't... Why, though? It's like the... so weird. That is such a weird thing. Frankly, I don't understand it. I'm gonna keep these bombs. No, I'm not. That was a lie. All right. Oh, I would re-roll that. No, I don't have the chance to. So I didn't play P4 Wish Twist. I mean, well, bad guy twist. Not even the bad guy twist. I was talking about Morgana turning out to originally be a denizen of the metaverse. Because, like, Teddy... Because that was the thing. Like, Morgana was supposed to be like, oh, I'm actually like a human or whatever, and I'm trying to go back to being human. And, like, yeah. Obviously, that sort of twist was also very much there as well. Very much extant. But, like, yeah, the secret bad guy twist, Igor and Izanami. Igor and Izanami is almost the same thing. It's more or less the same thing. It's even the whole thing where they were the ones where they originally gave them, like, the superpowers or whatever in the first place. It's like, it's just... It's weird. I remember that when I was speculating on a lot of the stuff related to Persona early in the series, when I still had hopes that I would enjoy it, all right. That it's like, I remember thinking, surely they're not going to do the same thing again. I thought it was supposed to be easy. Well, yeah, so did I, but then it's like I kept thinking, no, certainly they wouldn't do the same twist again that they did in Persona 4. And then they did. But they did. So, like, what can I even say? Well, I'm not going to be able to get another roll here, it looks like. It's like, it was obvious if I didn't already know that they did that exact twist in the previous game. Well, that's Persona 5 all over, isn't it? Get fucked, idiot? I guess. Get fucked, idiot is kind of like the entirety of Persona 5, isn't it now? It's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I thought they were gonna do something original. I'm sorry that I had faith that it was gonna be better. Sorry that I had faith that this game was gonna be better than this. Don't even need to do that one. Meat Boy? Oh yeah, I got the Meat Boy soundtrack on here. Actually, I think the Meat Boy soundtrack came with this originally. G-Con never actually shows up correctly in this. That's Chad's Lullaby? I think I can actually check that if I wanted to. Oh, also Persona Torture. What is it? It's like F7 I gotta hit or something. Tab. Trying to remember what the controls are for opening this. Is it L? It is. Okay. Currently playing Super Meat Boy, which I guess normally plays for Ultra Grade Boss, but it doesn't say what the soundtrack is. Hogmod. The Regret Pedestals is a pretty good one. Well, anyway, we are doing more torture. Chad, second boss in the game, also appears in this game as Little Chad and Chad Boss, which is a resprited version of Chub. And that's your Binding of Isaac fun facts for the day. Sakaku is like with great pains, with great troubles, right? But what does it mean in this case? Especially, expressly, kind, generous. Is that? It could be kind, generous. Yeah. I'm guessing the second part is just thank you all for making it. But thank you all for making it. Something like that. Sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to. Okay. You all took the time. Sakako, you took great pains to make the time. Yeah, okay. So you took great pains, and then I guess Sakura is not supposed to be too. Is supposed to be to like. I thought that was supposed to be like in reference to. Yeah. Made the time to get here. Literally. Oh, not just like a localized version of that. Okay, I thought that was referring to like making the appointment sort of thing. Oh yeah, anyway. Show us the studying. Yeah. I know I forget. Look, I had to manually switch back and forth between these two scenes, you know. Again, doesn't even need. That one's pretty easy. Again, that one's also pretty easy. Oh, that's not the correct thing, though. There we are. Must have been rough. No, no, clap. Kininaru. What is Kininaru again? I've entirely forgotten. Weigh on one's mind, okay. Or be interested in, okay. I don't know. There's something that's been bothering me, which is why I called you all here. There you are. Nailed it. Did you also kill the guy? Whatever. Did you also target the principal? That was something that came up previously. Which was like less than 15 minutes in game time. But at the same time, with how fast I'm doing this, you know how that is. Principal, you mean Oz? Yes. The headmaster. I want to remind everybody that the headmaster never actually got a name in the English version, or in the Japanese version. He did. He is like Principal Kobayakawa or something like that, but that only ever comes up in the English translation of the game. Yes. Yeah, he's the guy that looks like a Muppet, basically. If you don't remember him, he's the one that looks like a Muppet. How do you mean? Oh, that's 10:30. All right, back to it. See, the Dr. Inferno Firebird, super cool, whatever words that I said before to describe the method of studying works really well. Because otherwise, there's no way that I would be able to like, sit down and try and study a half hour of transcripting of this stupid thing. Holy Christ. Back to gaming. Oh, well, that was... I didn't realize I was that close. Okay, then. All right. Batteries. Something battery. Anyway. I'm probably going to delete this stream after I'm done, because nobody wants to watch this. That said, as it's going, this is at least a decent run happening right now. Pog, Iowic, yeah. You should just be playing video games at the same time. Nice. You should just be playing video games at the same time. So then it's just like, okay, now I can go and get a little bit more done in terms of, I don't know, grinding in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't have to go and watch this great gameplay that Mr. Inferno Fireman is putting out right now. Well, okay, I like the nail file. I don't know if I have anything to use that on, at least right now, but let's see what happens. I feel like there's some fun exploitation going on here that I could have go on. But no soul hearts? I'm only going down to 15 and then I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah, okay. Ouch. Strat's been going pretty well for me. Got a legendary magic bow. Really? You got the legendary? How come I can't see the legendary magic bow? I know what it does. People told me. But I can't actually see it myself because it seemingly never wants to show up for any one of my runs. Whatever. It's not like it really matters too much. Poggers. All right. Well, hopefully I can find some more stuff here. Play video games and I'm going to watch and listen to you study. I mean, I would definitely... I don't know how many other people are actually studying Japanese, but if you want me to field any questions, so you too can kind of like, 69% the way there, sort of know Japanese, sort of, kind of, like a little bit. It's like, it's not the worst. You certainly can't say I'm doing that badly in terms of learning it. Studying Christianity, very specific kind of Christianity. Good. It worked out quite well.
Okay, time for a comeback.
More health. Also, a Stompy. Speed down. I'm not really doing great on speed as it is. Let's see what else we got here. This bald's dude's bald just like the dude in the Bible. You dare question my faith? Anyway. All right. Christianity involved a lot of things. I don't know if you read the Bible. A lot of stuff happened in that, written by many different authors, so it was kind of weird. Look, we are not currently playing. Trying to remember the name of it right now. Into the Breach. All right. What you got? I want to pay 15 for that. Okay, my favorite part of Isaac when he says Isaac says it's binding time and then binds all over the place. I mean, he does do that pretty much constantly. It's true. Wow, that was a lot of just like stuff that came out of there. I do like that the theme there was the Hush theme, or at least more specifically the start of the Hush theme. You know, when you're just fighting the mini boss essentially before you do the actual one. And that was the Earthbound mystery sound. What? Those sound effects didn't make any sense at all. Oh, I think it is also Blue Baby's theme, but Blue Baby's theme also plays in whatever. Poggers. What is that song? I don't know. Oh, Perthro. Perthro. I'll take that. It's more or less the same as 6 charges at this point in time. It's a quote from one of the YouTubers I watched that said, "Lose faith in Christianity, you pretty much need to read the Bible word for word." Oh, come on now. I feel like there's definitely a... Yeah, sure. I like that. I feel like if you are reading the Bible, it's like certainly... You know what, whatever. Not here to argue in favor of Christianity. Okay. What is this song now, by the way? Perthro. Now I feel like I should have just kept the... No, never mind. By the way, did you like that? I forgot about that. They updated that one mod that I had installed. By the way. Spoiler alert, everybody dies in the Bible. Now, I'll have you know this. If a book is written 2,000 years ago, most of the people in it are probably dead. Featured in one way or another. Pog. Ah. Cool. That super shouldn't have worked. Most? You don't know. What do you mean most? You don't know. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. I'll actually take a little bit more health right now. And now it's the starting screen for Persona 5. As you do. Like, I don't know, is God dead? Did Nietzsche get to you? With his nonsense? Okay. Okay. Yes. I knew it! You've been hanging out with German philosophers again, haven't you?
It's on the way. Just hold on.
You disappoint me so much, chat. You're asking some big questions here. You're prompting me to ask some big questions here. There's a Dwayner. Been a while. All right, anyway. All right, interesting. Big interest. That also does mean, although I'm probably not going to, I don't really have too much for familiars, but God was killed by a JRPG protagonist. Pretty much constantly, right? You know, I feel like nobody that saw the last video of Dragon D's Nuts Dogma Balls even questioned what that title meant. Like, everybody was just like, yeah, no, I understand. I know what standard JRPG ending is. You don't have to explain it. Hey, Radon, we're talking about German philosophers. What's our topic today? Well, I mean, as you can see, it's a study stream. Who killed God? Okay, yeah, sure. Take that. It's a pretty pog-tastic item as well. Going for the beast fight, and this is already looking quite good. Quite saucy. Oh. Hello, I'm Not Nero. Welcome to the jam. It's a boring study stream today, wherein we're going to be studying. And you might be like, this doesn't look like studying. You just wait. That's what you'll be saying. Bruh. Ooh. Poggers. Could have also probably re-rolled that too, but I'd rather have the health. Say God at his job instead of Pog and is killed immediately. Wait, what sort of job do you think I have where I have to say Pog? Or talk at all, really. Okay. Jumper cables. Sure. You know what? I'll take them. This looks exactly like studying. It's how I wrote my college essay. Yeah. Not gonna disagree with you on that one, unfortunately. What, are you telling me that you don't go to college by just playing Wild Arms 2 all day? I don't believe that. Ooh, strike. Gonna keep this, though. Didn't even like Wild Arms 2 that much. It was kind of a disappointment after the first game. But this is entirely beside the point. All right, giving out. Oh man, these tears are starting to. Dude, I don't like the look they're giving me, to be honest. Oh, all right. Well, you're a doctor, aren't you? Yeah, of course. All right, back to it. Okay. Yesterday I was in the midst of investigation. I came into the midst of an investigation. I probably prosecuted came to my house. That works. Whatever. All right. How's life going? Yeah, it's going pretty good, I'd say. I've come up with Dr. Inferno Firebird's super cool stylistic studying method for winners and cool guys. That's the official name for this methodology of study. And doctors need to talk their patients, and thus you might say POG instead of good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Doctor just means learned man. Having a PhD doesn't necessarily mean that you're in medicine at all. P5 never dies. For winners and cool guys. Yeah, that's what I said. The official name. So anyway, she said she was she said blah blah blah. It was a woman named Genius. Oh yeah. Don't really need to do that one. Does that mean I'm a winner? Well, how much have you gotten out of the studying? Because the amount you get out of the studying is proportional to how much of a winner you are. Yeah, that's your mom, sister mom. Sister mom. So I just thought, well, I talked to this prosecutor. Oh wait, no. Somebody was talking to this prosecutor. Said that they found a. Somebody was talking to the prosecutor and said that they found a calling card in the principal's room. There you go. Overheard her saying, yeah. We're all a little winner. Just a little bit of winning here. So can you... Okay, so yeah. Always comes back to Sonic. It always comes back to Sonic. I mean, how can it not? Because Sonic's so fast that as soon as he goes away, he's already back. Makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Are you really learning a lot here? By the way, Raidon should have Ratchet and Clank starting up soon. I actually bought like a, I gotta go buy a PS2 still, but I do have the game now. Ever thought about being a translator? I want to actually make sure that I'm good at it before I actually undertake any sort of real projects. Right now, I feel like I'm only I'm like intelligible. And that's about all you're going to get out of me. Unless I need somebody to give them the transcript or something of the manga. You know. I mean, I don't know if I want like a good way to practice as much as I want to make sure that I am practicing on my own with stuff that doesn't matter. Persona 5. And then from that point, it's like once I get good enough, then I would do like fan translations of stuff. I think that would be a reasonable thing to do. That's actually what I would like to do. That has been the goal the entire time. Imagine being able to have me just imagine 100,000 point reward for me translating your favorite terrible hentai. Please, nothing too weird. Please. Not too weird. Okay. I'm not, but I'm trying. Well, then, you can't fake it till you make it and all that. But I can't declare you a winner just yet. Really? I guess. As long as it's not too bad. I'll do like actual visual novel, and then I can complain about something else. But you still can. The general community is pretty great. No, they're not. I can tell you this as somebody that's tried to that has learned the entirety of their knowledge of Japanese based on the internet. Doc Firecock hentai scans, unfortunately. Join a scamlation. I don't want to join a scamlation team. That doesn't sound good at all. It happened immediately after. Okay. Okay, that event that happened is immediately after that event. No, Kencho Nante, Shujin, Igai. Igai ni is just like an exception. outside of the normal Igaini. With the accepting, not including. I thought Shujin was an exception. Okay, that event occurred immediately after. Are they saying that it occurred immediately after, like, the searching or something like that? Probably. Considering this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin. Oh, I forgot that it's like they didn't say. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm forgetting the context for what's actually happening in the game. Yes, considering. Yeah. Okay. Considering that this was what happened, this was right after what happened. Considering this is what was right after what happened, that makes a lot of. Okay. It's got to be Shujin's principle. Yeah, that's fucking hell. No scan group that would love your help. I don't believe that because it's just like, again, I'm not that good at it. We don't know anything about that. Or I don't know anything about that, or whatever you want to say here. There you are. Easygoing bunch. That is not going to happen. Besides, it's just like, I don't play multiplayer games. I don't do multiplayer. Like, if I'm doing something, it's going to be entirely myself. It's going to be a one man. The Doc Firecock. The Cock Firebird hentai scans is going to be a one-man operation. It's like Zune Project. What does that word mean again? Suginai. The Cock Firebird. Tegiwa, performance, yes. Isn't that just a little too perfect? Yeah. No, it doesn't seem weird to you. Okay. A little too perfect if that's what happened. Doesn't that seem a little bit too convenient? Doesn't it? Something like that, etc. Oh, that's 11 minutes. Back to it. So you can redraw stuff. God knows that I will figure out how. Really. This stupid blushing face emoji mod is something, isn't it? But anyway, continuing on here. Like, I'll learn how to, like, at least inoffensively do the scanlation work. If not well, at least it's not going to be like, MS Paint and then put in Comic Sans text. I'll figure out how to do it to a certain degree. After all, I did that for the entire Persona series. That has, Hey, thank you, Hyperdeath, by the way. How does something work on Twitch? I don't know. I just click a button, and then they take money from me. That's all I know. Yeah, translator, scanner, redraw. I don't think I'm gonna need to do redrawing. Typesetting, that's what that's called. Quality checking, proofreading. Well, I'll rely on. The thing is, it'll just be an evolving process, iterative. I'll see what people criticize me about with their fucking fart fetish comics or whatever that I have to do, and then I'll take their criticism into account and improve on it for the next time. Please don't make it fart fetish, please, 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 please. I'm begging you. I can't with that. That one is absolutely... Hey, thank you, Xenophore. I assume that you're subbing because of this great topic of conversation. Certainly. Ooh. Well, let's see what else I got here. Of course I love you. I always love you. I don't think for even a second that I don't love you all. 90% of translation groups basically use Google Translate and have one proofreader. That's fine. That's good. That means that Cocter Inferno Firebird's cool hentai translations for awesome dudes is going to be de facto the best. Because of the effort that I'm putting in. So many official names for things coming up in this stream, eh? So many, definitely not regrettable official names. I have no idea what we're talking about. We're talking about Cocter Infernal Firebird's cool hentai scans for awesome dudes and gals and non-binary folk. Boys and ghouls and non-boonary folk. It's the stupidest thing I've said in quite a while. Anyway. Father, that sounds dope, does it? Dr. Firebra scans. I mean, more or less, though, it's gonna have to have scans, and it's gonna have to have an admittance for how cool the person that is reading them are, even though it is definitely furry porn. We all know this. It's not like a mystery or anything. Kimono in Japan, because it's obviously going to be Japanese. Like, why would I need to? I'm not going to be translating like do Russian comics or something. Not yet. Anyway, making a scan. Doc is making a scanlation group where he might translate hentai. Yes, or hentai visual novels. After all, it's just like I do also have, and I don't think I've ever talked about this before. No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna. I do have programming experience. Okay, you'll get no more elaboration on that. So, I mean, stuff like actually doing more than just editing scripts, like creating scripts to increase the length of strings in visual novels would not be outside of my ability. Docalore? I gotta delete the stream afterwards. Anyway. Hey, Alan. Welcome to... I'm not taking that. Welcome to a really weird stream. It's just this is a really weird one, and they're all really weird ones, but this one especially. To a should be no surprise, I guess. I just look at the mods on display right now. I'm just saying that I think that if you're going to have me do anything, I already did Persona 5, why not do some sort of terrible, like, visual novel, right? It's a visual novel that I will hate, but the community, baby, the community will love. Make a Translate Dojin reward. Oh, boy. When an artist that never gets translated simply because he posts once a decade, I would think that it would be very easy to get, wow, two of the same shopkeeper. What are the chances? And it's the absolutely disgusting guy. Okay, then. That should be a channel point thing. What should it be a channel point thing? I feel like that should be an you pay me actual money thing. Like, I feel like I should be monetarily recompensed. But then again, I do a lot of dumb things, so it probably will be a channel point reward eventually. Like, do y'all think... The thing is, it's just like, do y'all think I'm really good enough at doing it just yet? I have to be much better than the current level of expertise that I have before I would feel comfortable even translating just complete and total filth. Just disgusting filth. The sort of pornography that you couldn't show to your parents. Not that I think you show your parents pornography. I mean, really, you shouldn't. But your translations suck and need practice. Yes, that is true. But the thing is, I don't want to put myself out there in a way that's not going to be work that I'm proud of. That I have to go back and constantly redo because it's bad. I want doc pornography. That's a different thing. $70. Yeah, that's not happening. My mother would kill me if she heard this. You don't want to get in on the ground floor of this incredible investment opportunity? You don't want to get in on the bottom floor. What am I saying? Like, the thing is, I don't care what sort of disgusting filth you're having me translate. I want it to be translated well. I feel like I need to have a certain amount of pride. And just because it's throwaway pornographical material, that doesn't necessarily mean that I can just, decide to not give it the quality that it deserves. Oh, heaven. Nice. I have standards. You aren't fooling me, Doc. You'll never translate hentai. You vetoed a specific game now, didn't you? That game's pretty whack, though. And also, it's not very good. You got... I don't know what you're complaining about, Radon. You got a 30-episode mega series out of that instead. And it was bad. Oh, you can say anything she will not understand. Good. What language does she understand? Oh, no. That's the first I've heard of it. Doesn't this all seem weird for you? Okay. Say. Say is like the reasoning for something. Something like that. BR, of course. Remember when you played Code Vein and got stuck on that fish valve? Her name is the Invading Executioner. Oh, yeah, I also got to go switch to the torture thing. Here we go. Her name was the Invading Executioner, otherwise known as Fish Lady Hatsune Miku. All right, I was given something in return. Yes, the pact was made. The agreement signed in blood. The blood of just my sanity. Besides, you still got more. I was telling you that I got Ratchet & Clank coming up soon. And The Hobbit. God, you got too many games. I should nix those ones already because you made me play 13 Sentinels. Kinose is like the reason for that feeling. Couldn't really tell you why I feel that way. Is there? It might just be my imagination. Oh, okay. That is exactly what that is. Good. At least now it's just like I'm setting things up so it's going to be one recommendation. The one force me to play per week. So this is like so Okamura's situation, how would you say this? After that event, things are moving along. Things are moving along way too fast after the Okamura's whole situation. There you are. Nailed it. See, it's just like it would be, depending on how, like what sort of pornography you would have me translate, I could do probably like an intelligible job. I could do like an intelligible job, but that's not good enough. I want it to be perfect. You would be able to barely understand it, and I would probably have to use stuff like Google Translate for something. Well, how do you mean? There you go. Doc, can you say Tokino de bambu con batata frita? Yeah? No, I'm sorry. And the English was just dripping off. Wait, you didn't get The Hobbit? Well, you got Ratchet and Clank. I could just feel my English accent dripping off of that. And it's like, I don't even speak that language. Ugh. I look away for 5 minutes. It's the boring study stream portion of the study stream. Tatoeba. But this might, for example, be set up by the real culprit. Nailed it. God damn, when you nail it, it feels real good. I love the Heaven song. I mean, look, the entirety of all of the Persona soundtracks are fantastic. For real. Okay, I don't even need to. Like, why even bother with that? Save you some points. You can do Fat Bastard at NTR just for you. What do you mean? Are you telling me that you are going to cancel the Ratchet and Clank playthrough? Oh yes, I know it's a good. I know it's okay. I know it's a good game, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to playing it. It's one that I never played back in the day, but I'm down with it. Well, she probably, or well, perhaps. Moshi, perhaps. Futaba. Almost there. Souvenir. We gotta get them fast. We gotta do this fast. We gotta do this sort of thing. Then we need to catch them as fast as possible. There you go. Done. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. You're going for the beast, so the ascent you'll change by. Okay, we'll make that. Yeah, let's not do. You do have a good point there. I'm not doing any more redemption swaps. Did you not, Radon? Did you not like 13 Sentinels? It was a full playthrough for you. I basically did a 100% playthrough of that game because it was really easy to unlock all the mystery files. So I guess I didn't do the bonus stuff. Wait a second. Can we really believe that we've been set up? How many rows? How many rows? Just like, yeah, like that's like to put something into something, but it also is like to be set up. Yeah. We don't know why this culprit would be targeting us. Can we really believe we've been set up? We don't know this person is we don't even why this person is targeting us. Nailed. Oh, 11:30. I'll figure, since the Persona stream are we allowed? This is not truly a Persona stream. After all, this is not. You didn't ask during the Persona parts, so that question is invalid. Yeah, rules, Larry. Otherwise, I guess that would normally be a thing, but I mean, it's not. Hey, nice.
Pretty.
Wow, Pog, I got like that is BFF'd out 3 projectiles. Yeah, so the ascent I think is probably going to be done in one go, and like boss fight. Like we'll just do the ascent and the beast in one go. Let's not belabor, because the entire point is to not have to do too much Persona, you know? Wow, sped up. It's Nightcore version of the Heaven theme is something, isn't it? Can I get VIP status? Yeah, but you know I'm gonna forget to take it off, right? That's why you're asking. Yeah, having Virgo is definitely having me pog out of my gourd right now. Sure. Oh yes, and if you didn't know, along with the angels being Dwayne's, also the mini angel babies are also Dwayne's. This is the only reasonable way to do it, if you ask me. Nice. I don't think I'm going to have too much trouble finishing up this run. But how am I doing? 34. Oh, I was going to say, I spent too long grinding out that one room for like maximizing the money and everything, which is fine. I wasn't really planning to go do like boss rush or anything, but also I might have already knocked that out. No, not quite. What do you even get for Isaac boss rush? I don't even remember. Oh, jeez. Right, because it blew up the door, that didn't actually count as clearing the room. I thought I got everything, but whatever. My flushed emoji faces will make short work of this. Everyone is so mean all the time. I just want to gain points faster, but I don't want to spend cash to do so. I mean, you can see if anybody happens to gift you a sub. Fine, I'll give you... No, I'm going to stick to my convictions here. I have courage in my convictions. No! It's not considered a Persona stream, just because there's Persona music playing and we are doing Persona translation stuff. It does not mean anything. That literally means nothing. Okay. Slowly but surely. Okay. And one more, I believe. There we go. Okay. Does not improve point gain, only subbing does? That's right. You have to be a good little sub if you want to get the points. Don't you want the points? Don't you want the points? Don't you want a sub for the points? Okay. I'll do BDSM stuff. Cocter Infernal Firebirds, cool hentai scans for awesome, great people. I think that's... BDSM is fine. I'm okay with that. Have you played Portal? I have not. All right, well, I should probably go find the... This is probably going to lead to the boss. I should probably go... Oh, no, not quite. Ludo. There we go. Okay, doesn't actually... Wait, does it do much of anything? No, I don't know how this one works at all. I do not want to be a good little subby. I will turn the points into sub points right now if you want me to, instead of good cool guy super points. And I'll start calling my subs my little subby wubbies. Do you want me to do that? We'll just go around and have like little subby-thons. You want that, Chad? Is that what you want? My little subby wubbies? Come on, say you're my little subby wubby, Chad. Say it for daddy. That's too far. That's too far. Oh. I want Miku Bucks to return. Is this dirty talk? I don't know. I'm not going to pursue that one any further. Oh, a little tiny shopkeeper. Remember to leave trinkets or tainted Isaac unlocked. I haven't done... You're right. I actually do have to go do that. Because this is going to be the first time that I end up going into the... What do you got? Eh. The first time that I end up... Okay. I might... Let's... How to do this. Okay. I'll wait, but I do get a full charge by picking up the 9 volt. And I'll be able to re-roll that again. Yeah, let's see what happens. Diplo. Yeah, I mean, I want to Diplo the stuff because, like, there's 2 items down there, and I think they can turn into anything. And I do also have, like, a blood donation machine over here, too, to be able to afford stuff. It's a good strategy. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's good enough. That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. It's not just the blood bag. That gives me more money to be able to afford just about anything. Once you roll, you no longer have 9 volt to give you charge. Yeah, that's why I'm going to try and not do that immediately. That's why I didn't immediately take that. I'm going to try and maybe... I don't know. Try and go for like the 4 full and then see what happens. Cotton Alley theme, I think this is. Or no, not the Cotton Alley. I mean the fight against the guy. Whatever. I'm kind of mad that Ludo doesn't work here. I fat fingered that. That's fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a full charge though at this rate. As much as I'd love to. I gotta wait now. Was that Brownie's song? I thought that was a fight against Fast Town to Browntown. Fast Track to Browntown. That's what it's called because I remember that's of course a very Edmund McMillan name for a song. But I thought that was Fetus's theme. I guess not. Okay. Father, if you were to call us little subby wubbies, I'd have to call you daddy. Do you want to be called one? I just said that. I just said for daddy. Ooh. Anyway, with two charges left, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this in any easy way. Let's do it. All right. Can go. I mean, obviously, I'm not really gonna need a. Not really even gonna need that. I'll just take this. Yeah, I think this is good. Although I do need the teleport, so I gotta go find the Joker skull. If you give us belly rubbies, oh, of course I will. Now come over here. Did that come through at all? Anyway. The noise? It did. Good. Okay, I was looking at the equalizer. It didn't really seem like it was picking up that well. Yes, the noise got through. Good, good, good. Yeah, hopefully I can get like more familiars here, considering that it's not like this is doing a whole lot for me right now. Come on. Stomp down again. There we go. Didn't even do that well. What did I just join into? It's the boring study stream. Are you not bored? Are you not entertained? I mean, I'm not entertained. Are you not entertained? All right. Because that's the point. I mean, that's like literally the point of the stream. Doesn't really matter what I take then. So, oh, also. Get me out of here. Yeah, I think that's about everything I'm doing here. Let's go. Okay. That was dirty. I mean, that was me just like rubbing my hands together like a fly. So, you know, I don't know how to just... Oh, my study stream. Back to it. All right. Look at a little subby wubby zoo. Ooh, that's right. And now instead of giving you kisses when you sub, I give you, I call you little subby wubbies. And you're like, oh, I love it. And Doshirote, what else are we going to do? What else can we do? What else are we supposed to do then? Yeah, all right. Hey, kind of nailing some of these things here. Which is good. Well, it took one single hit in the queen fight. And you're doing better than me. You're doing a lot better than me on this sort of thing, then. I gotta get more practice on fighting the queen and everything, but, you know, the guardians are kind of the first priority right now when it comes to getting, like, perfect fights. All right, I'm gonna head out. Have a good stream. It's been a great stream, hasn't it? Now I just want to see that. I'm sick. I'm disgusting. I want to see that viewership drop now. There we go. All right. Already got the outfit. The flawless attempts are just for sport and practice now. I mean, I was able. There was a video that I did that had the perfect attempt, and it's like if you get a good enough run, you can just stun lock her entirely. For once, I think we should just take it easy. Let's calm down for a moment. Ishido is like once one time, but I guess yeah, that would make sense that would also be a moment, momentarily. Next time, just vanish. It's like, no, I want to know when you're leaving so that I can get you to stop, like the good little subby bubby you are. Ooh. I didn't tell you to leave. You'll stay until daddy something whatever. Well, that's not that. All right, Bob. We're doing the Dom sub role play. I hope you're ready for this. I hope you're ready for this jelly. What? Can't I be your favorite dominant Dommy Daddy on Twitch here? I've already fulfilled your favorite. What was the other stupid thing I said one time? Femboy role player. Your favorite femboy roleplay streamer and also your favorite Dommy Daddy streamer, of course. I don't know. Kagiri, that's no. Oh. No matter how much you warn somebody, they would never be ready for that. Well, that's why you gotta just rip that band-aid right off. Femboy roleplay. Oh, you weren't there for that stream. I see. Your favorite femboy roleplay streamer, favorite furryvore streamer, and also favorite Dommy Daddy streamer. Okay? No, but I know I'm not. Obviously. That's clearly the case. But, you know, the thing is, it's a fantasy, baby. That's why it's a role-playing. That's why it's role-playing, you know. If this was real, then it wouldn't be called a role-play. Anyway. Okay, I actually have to, like, concentrate for this stupid sentence because it's kind of, like, long. Do you know how role-playing works, people? When we have safe words, we don't. Your role-playing is breaking boundaries. Yeah, is it? I'd like to think of it as boundary-breaking roleplay. It's true. Transformative, incredible, the blockbuster role plays. Anyway, all right. Thinking it's just like society, right? Like the kind that we do be living. You know, the world, people, society, etc. Okay, let's start parsing this sentence here. So, Hana Hanashi Ken Kagiri. Yeah, I mean, the police have started to become suspicious of the Phantom Thieves murder. The Phantom Thieves. The police have started to suspect the Phantom Thieves are murderers. But what's the first part here? Haru Hanji Okiku. What we've heard of from what Haru has said. Agiri. Okay. From what Haru has said, it's not just the world that thinks we're murderers, but the police too. Not just the world that started to think we're murderers, but the police too. Even the police are starting to... Okay, there you go. Let me make sure I'm saving this here. Have you played the Portal series? I have not. I played none of the Portal series. Apparently people were planning to have me play that at some point in time, you know, like the points or whatever. But I don't think that actually went through. Okay. Can't really say I'm too interested in it, to be honest. Not really. It's a puzzle game and everything. Your favorite femboy streamer is not. Oh, yeah, and actually, no, that's not true. I do play a lot of puzzle games, but still, it's like 3D puzzle games, though. Am I all that into that? Anani is like easy, simple, etc. Unfool. Well, good luck with that. It's on a week-long cooldown right now. Can I actually see that right here? Requires me to play a game. All rewards have been claimed for this stream, and also for the next week. So look forward to that. Easy, simple. Easy, simple. Goku is to move, but is that also like to take action? To operate, run. Yeah, literally. It's to make a move, to take action, to go into action. It's not as simple as just taking action on this. We have no plan. We have no plan, so it's not as easy as just taking action. Is that what we're trying to get at? To take the act of taking action. simply to easily take action? Is there like a specific thing with it either? No, just that's easy, simple. Well, let's see what it is. Well, that's it. We don't have a. It's not as easy as taking action. We have no plan. We'll just have to continue living as normal high schools for scout. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at this point. Okay, fair enough. When does it come off cooldown? A week. That is the highest you can make it. So 1 week from now, on the 14th, you will be able to force me to play a game again. And that is how it works. Never see it coming. I don't know if I'm going to be like streaming during that point in time or what, but I don't know if you can do point redeems. I don't know if you can do point redeems during when I'm not streaming. Next week is midterm exams. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I forgot that it's just like this is the point in time where, unlike usual in this game, they decide not to do anything. As you all remember, it's like, man, this is the one point in time where they decide to start to slow down the game because it was taken away. I'll complain about this forever. It's going too lightning fast. Never see it coming. I'm dead jealous of Daba. Great. Wow, that games list is tiny now? Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed. I've played a lot of games. Then we make him play Mario with guns. P5 lyric. Yeah, I think it appears in Mario Key's Palace, if I remember correctly. Dabber. Okay. Oh, okay. Also, we're back to it. Should be able to. Well, never mind then. I was gonna do that without taking damage, but here we are. I hope you find an affordable PS3 for Folklore. Well, even if it's not affordable, it's like, you know, you guys make me play $100 games and stuff like that. So, whatever. It's worth it for the series, baby. It's more important to me that I accomplish the goals that I set out for myself rather than not spending money. Unless we're talking about anime. And it's just like, oh, guys, you can't just... It's got to be something free. I'm not spending money to watch anime. You can also make him play Stray. You can make me play whatever you want. And instead you got Heaven's Vault. So I hope that was good. Yeah, I did forget that you do, in fact, get an extra, like, area and everything down here. Huh. Sure. You get, like, an extra area. I probably should have kept the dice. Folklore. I don't even know what Folklore is. It's probably going to be bad. Like, I'm just going to take a guess right now. I'm probably not even going to like it. Okay. Slowly but surely. No, come on now. Why did I do that? Oh well. We can get Stray content from any streamer. Doc's content for the connoisseurs of niche. Yeah, but like, I can also do popular stuff too. I need to get my special stank on it. So what's a holdup for the PC games? What PC games? The ones that I can't play on my computer? What are you talking about? I'm unable to play those on my computer. Unless you want to suffer like massive frame drops all the time or whatever. Nice. Oh, didn't actually do. I guess I'm kind of capped out for that right now. Okay. Slowly but surely. Yeah, but it's just like, is Heaven's Vault really a better alternative than playing straight? Oh, wait, you're the person that suggested Heaven's Vault. So is Heaven's Vault really a better alternative than playing Stray? Like, that's what I gotta ask. Ah! Why? Whatever, we'll just go. You'll get the ability to go back and go through the item room and everything. Oh, like literally can't play. Yeah, it's got like massive. Cool. Foggers.
I mean, it's gone. How can you have spent our savings?
Yeah, Sonic, gotta go fast. Shot speed, whatever. Hemolacria in the beast fight to make it more bearable. Wait, what is Hemolacria in the beast fight? Nice. Why did I take Blood Oath?
Amazing, Sensei. Keep it up.
And for some reason, it's also Spamton's theme? It just has a pretty high arc. I mean, it does. I don't know. Maybe it would. It's kind of hard to say as to if that would have been too big of a deal happening right there. How can you spend a life saving Sonic music plays? Yeah, gotta spend fast! Sonic would be an irresponsible father, as we all know. Like, extremely. There's no way that guy did, like, would actually father a child in any way to begin with. Right? Sonic does everything fast. Alright. Isn't he a bit young? Yeah, he's only like 15 years old, it's true. But that has never stopped any fan art I've seen. From making Sonic pregnant by Knuckles. Anyway. Sonic says pure until marriage. I can only hope. I don't think Sonic would ever actually have any. How did I come back? Me talking about my adult Sonic Mpreg fan art. You know. It's like when Sonic's ready to be a father, Knuckles will be there to impregnate him. I'm deleting the stream. You know what? I'm going to delete this stream. Good night, everybody. You don't have to suffer my adult Sonic fanfiction Mpreg fantasies anymore.